He's got his beard tucked into his knickers.
Number 6.
Hello, welcome to episode 6 of Talking Shire, a podcast about the Middle-earth strategy battle game from the community here in the northeast of England. My name's Jamie. Once again, I'm joined by Nick.
Hello.
And Jonathan.
Hello.
As we talk all sorts of rubbish about the game we love. So it's been quite a busy month, hasn't it, since we last met?
It has.
Yeah.
We've done quite a lot of things.
Yeah.
So obviously I had my event. So thank you everyone for watching the stream. That was interesting. It was a fun time.
It was very fun. That's a first. It's a tick.
A tick in the
feather in our cap.
Yep, absolutely. So we have decided as a podcast that will probably just be like special occasions, or like it's not going to be very often.
Yeah.
But we did enjoy it. So I'd say thank you to Jack Thilbeck for jumping in on that as well, for lending us his advice and guidance.
It's good to have someone who does actually know a lot about the game.
Yeah.
And the tactics.
Who knows what he's doing, you mean?
Yeah.
On that, just want to point out, because this is about the Northeast community, we have our own website. We have a Northeast Hobbit League. So any events that happen up here in the Northeast, we all get entered into our own little league. So it's kind of an offshoot from the GBHL, but it includes any events, not just the GBHL ones. And that is the nehl.co.uk, and Jack has done that all by himself. It's very impressive. It just, if you're using Longshanks as a TO, you just end the event and it boom, straight onto the NEHL. So very impressive.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah,
I've been not stressing, but I've been looking at all of the stats on there.
Yes.
It's fun to see that we're still in.
You got your best painted on there yet? Has he done
No,
that for you yet?
no.
that's what I was getting on to next. You beat us to it.
We'll get there.
Well, let's get on to that. Jonathan's success is what I've got in my notes. Yeah. You've had a pretty successful month, haven't you,
I had a
Jonathan?
great month. Probably my most successful month, I think.
It's pretty good. So you won my event.
I did.
Yeah, GBHL 90.
Yeah.
So
I
that was a
won
big one.
for my playing this time as well, which is that's never happened before.
Yeah. But how many best painted you won now in this month?
For this month,
just since we last recorded,
I've won 2.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went up to Falkirk. Nick came with me.
Aye.
And we had the Scottish team championship.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we got pretty battered, I think. But
Yeah, it's
but
pretty,
lessons learned.
Our best round. Well, we did win the last round by it wasn't a massive margin, but we did win.
No, it was pretty close.
But our second round was against the other Northeast team that went up with us, and I guess it's thematic. We tied against them.
Actually,
Yeah, because we both got 2 minor victories and 2 minor losses, I think.
embarrassing.
That's yeah, that's quite embarrassing. But
it was
it was a team's event. Yes, it was a team's event up in Falkirk.
Yeah.
And you did pretty well, considering everyone. There was quite a lot of really good players there, and a lot of really good teams.
Yeah, we found out after the fact that it was like the recruitment pool for the Scottish national team or something, wasn't it?
For the World Teams Championship.
So there was a lot of teams going very hard.
Yeah.
A lot harder than we thought we were going to be going. So we turned up with some goofy lists and then arrived like, oh no.
Yeah.
Deja.
It was still fun. It was good to see the I feel like a sort of a weakness that the Northeast has is that none of us play the most competitive lists. So sometimes when we go up against the competitive lists, we actually just have no idea how to manage it. So that was a lesson. It was a lesson. I went up against Battle of the Five Armies in the first round, and that was I just didn't know what to do.
No,
but I really enjoyed it. It was a fun day.
Yeah. For all accounts, it sounded like most people said yes, it was really difficult, but yes, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So good stuff. Excellent. So yes, Jonathan's success ticked off. Well done.
Thank you very much.
So this month's podcast, we're going to be talking about heroes of Middle Earth, but not the heroes you all expect. It's going to be the heroes under 100 points. So the cheaper heroes. So we'll talk about that in a second. But I'm going to go do a couple of community questions after our main chat, because we've got a couple that we need to catch up on.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do our quiz, aren't we, Nick?
Oh yes. Oh, I'm excited for the quiz.
We are also quite excited because this has been. We're very nervous.
We might be the only people here, that listeners included, who actually don't know what it is.
Yeah.
That's
so you're aware that it was from a survey that I sent around.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I won't spoil it until we get to it.
Yep.
But I can tell you that we had 91 responses.
Ooh,
in
nice.
the end. So there should be pretty representative of the community.
That's quite a big pool of people.
We should try
grilling
selling this data.
Yeah.
91's a good data set.
In retrospect, I decided in order to get people to actually take part, I would record it anonymously. But in retrospect, I could have had some really interesting insight if I hadn't done that. Yeah. There's some curious answers to this survey.
It's hobby podcasts are never that profitable, but you could have blackmailed 91 people.
We could have been quite profitable off that.
I can tell you now, from some of the answers I've seen on here, I could have made a lot of money doing that.
What is going on? Right, okay. So
this is frightening.
every single thing we've heard about this questionnaire, me and Jonathan just keep looking at each other going, what? What is this? The amount of responses in group chats and things, and we're like, what are you even talking about?
I'm glad it's not live.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there still won't be any editing, but yeah. So yeah, that'll be interesting. I'm quite looking forward to that, just to kind of rip off the bandage and get going with that. So yes. Anyway, onto the main bit of our podcast. So, lower point heroes. We're not allowing Grima because Grima is quite an obvious choice because he's very cheap. We're going to say our top 5 heroes under 100 points. So that's base stats, not included. So is it war gear included? So I
think the way I tackled it was up to 100 points, including war gear. Yes. But it's like as long as they're good with only some of their war gear.
Yes.
So if a hero's only good when they're mounted, and that would take them over 100, then I haven't included them.
Yeah.
I've only included the ones that are good at less than with whatever gear they've got.
Yes. Cool. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll start with that then, because it was your idea. Or it was your idea to go that low. We shall start with you then, I suppose.
Sure. So,
Nick.
My number 5 is the Wildman Oathmaker.
Oh, okay.
Because
he's maybe 6th for me.
Yeah, he's really fun. He's got some themey rules. All of his stuff buffs the Wildman around him. He's dirt cheap. Was he 55 points?
Yeah.
So there's only 5 points more than, or 10 points more than the Chieftain. 5 points more than the Chieftain.
I think the Chieftains are 40 points, but then if you give them a two-handed weapon,
then they're 45. Yeah, that sounds about right. So he's only slightly more expensive than a Wildman Chieftain, but for that you've got a heroic strength. He's got 3 might.
3 might? Oh, I didn't realize
he's got so much might.
Wow.
He's got the bubble around him that makes all of the Dunland models fearless, including the Crevain.
Oh, yeah.
And as long as him and Saruman are both alive, he also gives all of the Dunland models, including Crevain, re-rolling 1s to strike.
Wow.
So it's there's nothing super crazy he can do. He's very squishy. He doesn't have strike and he's only fight 5. So he's probably going to fold at some point. But if you can keep him alive, he's just really good for his points because he's so cheap.
Yes.
He's really cheap. So it's it's more less of him being totally spectacular and more just incredibly good value.
Yes.
For what you get.
Yeah.
And
I've never used him. I've never used him before. I've come across him a couple of times, and you say he's squishy, but he's quite hard to kill when there's so many other guys around him.
He's good against troops, but as soon as you get any other hero into him, then he's in trouble.
Yeah.
I think you see him a little bit less since the Legacy lists came out because he's competing for that slot with Gorolf Ironskin.
Yeah.
Who is very good, and also I can't remember how many points he is, but he's also quite efficient.
I think Gorolf is 70-ish,
something like that. Yeah. Because he gets his free heroic defense, and he's got reasonably good defense for someone that's not wearing any armor.
Yeah,
and he's just hedged.
Muscles of steel.
Yeah.
I think heroes that give fearless bubbles, who does that? Does that put the Oathmaker and company of LSR,
Balrog,
the Balrog,
yeah,
and then the Oathmaker? I don't know if there's any more other than things that are sort of Aura of Command.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. The closest you got is the ones that are the subject of Bodyguard or Sworn Protector. Yeah. But no, there's not many, and it's really because obviously Courage is terrible.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. And it's especially handy because if Saruman dies, you're probably in a bit of a pickle. So you can have him to keep your wild men together. And if you play, like, I think a lot of people play White Hand with mostly wild men and Urukai. And the Urukai are that little bit braver, so they're less likely to run. So it means you just pile all your wild men by him and they'll be okay.
And it means you're like your Crabane, who are likely to run away if you break. You can keep the utility that they offer for much longer.
Yeah.
As long as they're near him.
Which is a lot, because they are. They have been feature of many conversations.
It's a good way to get him into like a nasty hero that's got terror as well.
And Harbinger and stuff as well.
Harbinger, like someone like Elrond or Witch King or a
Balrog.
dragon or a Balrog or something. You can throw them in, and because they've got so many wounds, even though they're definitely going to lose the fight, they can tank a couple of rounds and like tarp at something really easily.
If Gil-galad runs out of might, you're never going to get a wildman to charge. But if they're fearless, just hold on
one a turn.
Yeah.
I'm fine paying that 5-point tax.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 5 points a turn. Yeah, absolutely. Good choice.
Yeah, very good choice.
Good start. Do you want to go next, or do you want me to go next?
I can go next.
Okay.
So my first one is the Wild Warg Chieftain.
Oh, yes. Good choice.
I mean, he's 80 points, which is slightly more expensive than the Oathmaker. But he's strength 6. He gets 3 attacks. In Wolfpack of Angmar, he goes up having 3 might as well.
Yes, he gets the extra might.
He gets March. Another downside is that he, other models can't benefit from that.
Only other wargs, isn't it?
Yeah, only other wargs.
Yeah.
But are you really calling moves and marches?
Even if you are calling the move with him, it's to get him in where you want him to go, isn't it? So
yeah. And realistically, like I said, the only time he's going to be needing him for that sort of utility is if you've got him in Wolfpack anyway, and that's all Wolves.
It's all
so
Wolves.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he's good as well in like I've seen him used a lot in Birder's Horde.
Yeah.
Adam Bird has his famous Rocky and Snowy.
Yeah.
Wild Warg Chieftains, and they just offer so much threat,
so much hitting power, isn't it?
Yeah,
because I've got 3 attacks. 3 attacks. What is it? Strength 5.
3 attacks, strength 6.
6. Yeah.
So and then in Wolfpack they knock things to the ground as well.
Yeah.
So it's just they usually can't be knocked to the ground by cavalry or anything because they're such high
Because of
strength.
strength 6. Yeah.
They're just they're really they add a lot of utility that a lot of the mobility in sort of the Angmar evil armies doesn't have a lot of hitting power.
Yeah.
Wargs. They're pretty
It's
easy
just
to kill.
in lots of Angmar armies, you're relying on orcs to do killing. It's just not good. So you need your kind of strong heroes, that your Aldrax. So the Wild Warg Chieftain, he's just so good at his points level.
Yeah.
He's got that really fun rule in Wolfpack as well, where what's the buff you get when he's injured?
He becomes a banner.
Becomes a banner.
Oh yes, I forgot about that one.
It proper incentivise you just to throw him in.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. And I think that's the thing. Like he's in Wolfpack, you're probably going to have more than one of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In,
3 or 4 points levels. Lots of werewolves and things.
In other Angmar list, he's not going to be your main hero.
No.
So you can just say, look, I'm throwing this strength 6 monster, not a monster, but monster in italics.
Yes.
At you. You can do something about it.
Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, good choice, that one.
Yeah.
I like that one. So I've gone a little bit different. I've gone for my number 5, I've gone for Haldir. With a caveat. He's at 85 in Defenders of the Helm's Deep list. And the caveat is something else. I'll say it in a second. So the 85 in Defenders of the Helm's Deep list, he's 90 with the Elven Cloak. So he's still under the 100. But he's just... the caveat is, in that list, in the Helm's Deep list, he's with Aragorn.
Yeah.
He pairs up with Aragorn really well. So Haldir by himself, he's generally just a really good captain. Fight 6... Strength 4, D6, 2 attacks, 3 might. The 3 might's pretty good, but he does have access to expert shot, so 2 shots a turn, sharpshooter. The final blow rule is really cool. I like his final blow. Takes strength 4 hits at things that if he dies. It's pretty cool. But he has accuracy. He got strength and strike. So strike's obviously pretty good at that level. But it's the combination with Aragorn, I think, which makes up the points, because if you get Aragorn and Haldir together, Haldir rerolls. He's got rerolls field wounds when he's around Aragorn, 6 inches Aragorn. He's got a hand and half sword, so he can 2-hand as well. He can heroic strength when Aragorn strikes, so that they can just between them.
Yeah.
So so you're out fighting big monsters, big heroes, and then you're re-rolling two-handed strikes with Haldir. And if something's knocked prone, that's even better. But yeah, just I think as an elven captain goes, he's got a few extra little bits, and I think he's quite nice. But as I said, with the caveat, I just love the combination of him and Aragorn in that list. It's very good.
I've used a lot of Haldir the start of this year
Yeah.
because I use him in Breaking the Fellowship.
Yes.
Yeah.
The issue is that he's so fragile.
Yeah,
He can be so fragile.
Yes.
So I've had games where he just goes into a spearman, goes into a shield guy, supported by a spear, loses the fight, takes 2 wound, fails his fate, he's off
Off
the
he
board
goes.
immediately.
Yeah.
But I use him in a similar way to what you're talking about, where he's going with Aragorn,
Yes.
who's guaranteeing the higher strike,
Yeah.
or Aragorn can strength if he knows he's got the advantage.
Yeah.
And then Haldir just does damage.
Yes.
So he's got 3 might, and because you've got 3 might on a 2 wound, 1 fate hero,
Yeah.
you've got to spend it relatively quickly.
Yeah.
So you're sort of incentivized to go, great, Haldir's going in, 2 dice, I'll go up to strength 8.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll wound you on 2s.
He's 2 shots a turn, and he's elven cloak. He hides behind a rock, hides behind the back. He's like a with 3 might. He's not far off Legolas. I mean, he is because he's shooting. He's on a 3+ rather than 2+, but he's still very good at range as well. He's got that threat. But with him being in the lists he's in, you want him in the fights.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just like him. I like Haldir. I like him from the movies. I like the models are quite nice. So yeah, he's my number 5.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So my number 4 is the King of Men.
Ah.
And I have mostly, this applies to basically all of them, but I'm mostly coming at this from the stance of the Gondor King of Men.
Ah, okay.
Yes,
Because
I fully agree.
the Númenórean one is amazing, but again, peaks on horse with lance,
Yeah.
which puts him over 100.
Yeah.
But the Gondor one, you've got, and how many are there? 75 points base, and then what was it? 5 points for the heavy armor, 5 points for a shield.
Yeah.
If I remember rightly. So 85 points. He's got the extra might, so again 3 might again.
Yep.
They can take Citadel Guard. They can take Guard of the Fountain Court if you want. So you've got access to longbows, so you don't need to rely on Númenóreans to give you longbows.
Oh, yes,
Or you don't have to take a Dale to get the Esgaroth bows. You can have longbows in your Realms of Men list. Really high defense, again, for their points.
Yeah.
Because you've got the heavy
Yeah.
armor and you've got the shield. And they get shield wall.
Yes.
So you can just slot them in with your tinnies. And then on top of that, another thing that's fun is because it's Gondor, all of the fiefdoms have the Gondor keyword.
Yeah.
So you get access to the entire fiefdoms range.
Ah, nice.
So you can take them with just
All fiefdoms.
whatever you want. Like you can go Realms of Men and then still have a really varied army with a single King of Men by just taking just a big blob of whatever you want. You can make it's the ultimate your dudes leader,
Yes.
the King of Men Gondor, because you can just do anything you like with it.
You can make your King of Men very reliable as well, because you can give him 2 pike supports with the men at arms, and then put a banner next to him, and then you're rolling 4 dice with a reroll
Wow.
in the combat
Yeah.
with a fight 6 hero who's 75 points
Yeah.
Wow.
pretty good.
That's really good.
and has shield wall. So
Yeah.
the shield wall.
So it's
if you
just
give him a
sticking around.
5-point shield
Yeah.
and then put him in a shield wall, he goes up to D7.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
D8 if you've got the heavy armor as well.
Yep.
And it's still under 100 points even
Oh
then.
yeah,
Wow.
Great.
D8.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
So
Yeah.
like,
But did he?
The stance I've got with that is like he's a great one of supporting the Númenórean one, who is going to be above 100 points. You have your Númenórean one on his horse, barreling into the line.
Yes.
Then you've got your Gondor King of Men in your shield wall with a couple of your Númenórean warriors behind him.
Yeah.
You give your normal warriors fight 5.
Yep.
And then like Jonathan says, you got the pikes.
Yeah.
You've got, if you want something a little bit stronger, you've got your Axemen of Lossarnach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got your Citadel Guard for longbows. If you want something a little bit nippier, you've got Rangers of Gondor. And if you can predict what type of board you're going to be on, you could take the Blackroot Vale Archers instead. Because
Yeah.
instead of the Woodland Creature, they get Mountain Dweller.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
nice.
if you predict that you're going to have like rocky terrain,
Yeah.
Or you have to do, or you might want to be doing lots of climb or jump tests. Yeah, that one, isn't it?
Yeah. So you can kind of
great.
tweak
Do whatever
your
you want
list, doing what you
Yeah.
want, but you've got a really solid hero leading the lines.
I think you could, if you did a Realms of Men army with just Kings of Men Gondor, I don't know if that's an option.
You can only take one of each, but you can take generic other heroes. So you can have the King of Men Gondor and then Captains of Minas Tirith.
Okay.
Cool. So you could, from that, you could probably do a very, like, even if you rolled 1 or 2 on all of your maelstroms, you could give yourself individual warbands that will function very well.
Yeah.
From just being made up of stuff that the Gondor King of Men can take.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been eyeing up a King of Men Gondor.
There you go.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well done.
We're all
Good
just
choice.
agreeing with each other.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, yeah.
God, we're
Positive
brilliant.
vibes.
Well done, everyone here.
I'm sure that'll change when we get to the higher choices.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So, yeah, well, my next one is Ugluk.
Okay.
Yes.
There we go. Everyone agrees again.
Yeah. Good. Great heroes, to be fair.
To be fair, it's less so for his profile and more because of his special rules.
Special rules are really good.
Yeah.
Special rules really good. Killing a warrior model on a friendly warrior model and getting to automatically pass his courage test and his stand fast extends to other heroes
Which
as
is
well.
so good in evil armies.
Yeah.
The courage thing in evil armies is just so off-putting.
Well, because they only have one will as well. So if he's in Lurtz's Scouts or Ugluk Scouts, everyone has one will most. Unless you take a shaman, I think. You
Yeah.
can take shamans in those lists? Yeah.
Probably.
Don't know.
I just
Never
reason
looked.
why not.
I don't know. No one ever
I'm probably
does.
one. I'm probably one of the very few players who've never played either Scouts lists. So I've seen them so much that I have the models.
Yeah.
It will be a plan in the future.
Yeah.
But yes, I don't.
But it eradicates that natural weakness for evil armies.
Yeah.
And then his other one, which is +1 to wound if he removes an orc model, I think, from the board. And
Wow.
he can trigger both at the same time. So he
Fearless and then
he kills one, gets one free,
nice.
which is really good. So you get Fearless +1 to wound Urukai, including Urukai Scout Captain, including Lurtz, I think, as well. They all get
Yeah.
Wow,
+1
including
to
this as
wound,
well.
yeah.
Ooh, that's cool.
So, but it means
I like
that Ugluk can pass his courage test first automatically,
Yes.
which then keeps Lurtz in the game
Yes,
because it affects other heroes. It's not heroes of lower heroic tier or anything like that.
it's just
that's
all
so
the
good.
heroes.
So as long as you keep Ugluk back, you
Yeah.
can just have Lurtz going absolutely ham.
Yeah.
It's,
I mean, usually if you're broken with the Lurtz Scouts list, you've lost 60% of your models.
yeah,
Lurtz
not
is
far
probably
off.
gone
Yeah.
anyway. But I just think he's also got March, which is pretty cool for a sort of secondary hero like Ugluk.
Yes.
You don't see a lot of beefier heroes like that, or heroes with so much utility already getting March.
No, it's
then
usually just the
you-
generic captains, isn't
exactly.
it?
So having a strike March combo in one hero's pretty good. He's only 2 might, but
Yeah.
it's not bad.
But he's supported by such an absolute swarm. It's like you can save that 2 might until you really need it.
Yeah, that's
Because like
You've
you
got
don't even
other
necessarily
heroes.
need to get him specifically into combat. You can just use him as a support hero. Take advantage of the fact that you've got an absolutely huge blob of models.
Yeah.
Like, sack off one of your orcs to give everyone their +1.
Yeah. I played against Ugluk Scouts at the weekend, and he did exactly that. He ran up to we were playing whole ground. He ran up to the central objective, tagged it so that he got dominant 2 nearby,
Yeah.
and then just waited. He doesn't really do anything. He's not that kind of hero. He's just so useful for everything else. So, I mean, it doesn't massively affect my list, but if he went up against Fangorn, then he could make his Fearless work. And
Yes,
+1
yeah.
wound. But he just didn't need it. It's really,
That's
really
really
a fun
cool.
profile. But he is 2 wounds, 1 fate.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you need to be careful with them in that way.
So as you said, though, if
Oh.
you use him as a buff character, as a kind of support character, then
Yeah.
you shouldn't be getting into too many combats anyway. So
I mean, you're a bit susceptible to good shooting lists,
yeah,
Yes,
but then
I have.
if you position yourself right, hopefully there's enough in the ways worth of
Yeah, I mean, once you-
Urukai and orcs that he might not get the hit in the first place. It'll just kill something else instead.
yeah. And the thing is, with most kind of really good shooting armies, they tend to be good. So when you're in combat with them, it turns off their shooting anyway.
Exactly.
They can't shoot
Yeah.
you. So
Yeah.
aye.
I did flash kill on the Ugluk
Oh,
one game with shooting. With Arathorn stand shooting.
Oh, hey.
And it was the first time I've ever used a heroic accuracy, and I thought,
I'm going to use it now.
It worked. Heroic accuracy works. It doesn't. No one take that advice. Anyway, Ogup's good.
Very good. Excellent. Good stuff. My number 4 is Durbers, Goblin King of Moria, who is 75 points. And it's not so much, again, the profile, but it's all the stuff he does in that list.
Yeah.
It's just got a bunch of fun rules. My favourite, I can't quite remember how mechanically it works, but I love any rule that has this vibe where you give all your warriors a buff, and then if they bot shit, he kills them.
Yeah.
Right? So, big fan.
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, so it's callous leadership. So once per game, at the start of any fight, before you declare heroics, Durbers can declare he is using this ability. Until the end phase of the turn, friendly goblin models within 6 inches of Durbers gain +1 to wound when making strikes. However, any other friendly goblin model within 6 inches that loses a dual roll, not including supporting, must roll a d6 after any strikes have been made against them, if they've survived the combat. If they've survived the combat and they roll a 1, then they suffer a wound and just die anyway.
Wow.
So Durbers like, you didn't win the fight, you're dead.
That seems very strong. That is a really good rule.
But it's +1 wound all around, which is really cool. But he's got heroic defense, so and 3 might, 3 might, 2 will, 2 fate, 2 wounds. So he is pretty tanky. He's got the heroic defense, heroic resolve, so good with magic and things, and heroic strike. He can strike up. I mean, he starts to fight 4, so it's not really much. You don't use that very much.
But in that list, you can take bat swarms in that list, can't you?
Yes, you can.
So you can put a bat swarm just want to have their fight, and then strike with him to get yourself comfortably up. Like you could then it wouldn't even be that difficult to get him striking up above a Balrog.
Yeah, that's true.
Because that'd knock him down to fight 5, and you're going to go to roll.
Yeah, at least matching.
3, like.
But yes, that's it. So he's
does his the callous leadership, does that affect him as well, or is it other friendly models?
No, just other friendly models. Any other friendly goblin model, okay. Yeah. So, but he's got Iron Fist, which his stand fast is 12 inches instead of 6, which is really good. I mean, he's courage 6+, but he's got 2 will. So yeah, I just think he's for a goblin, he's just so fun.
Yeah.
And he's at 75 points with 3 might. It's pretty good. Heroic defense, though, so many times I've used them. It was actually in the old edition, but I've used them 2 times in this edition, and the heroic defense just late game when you need him to stick around, you need your goblins to stick around, and he's getting attacked every turn. I've used 3 might just calling defenses. And just as long as he's there and the goblins can do what they need to do, it's really, really helpful. Yeah. And obviously, if you've still got cave drakes and bat swarms and other things around, then
he doesn't need to do anything but survive.
Yeah, basically.
So, you might as well just sit there. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's just I just really like him. Just really think he's really fun and themey and
cool.
Yeah. Yep. There you go.
So my number 3 is Ori the Dwarf.
Yes, I knew you'd pick one of the dwarves.
Which version?
Oh, well, the aficionados amongst you will already know because of what I said. Because I did not say Ori, Champion of Erebor.
God. Here we go, right?
However, most of the things I like about him do also apply to Champions of Erebor, but I specifically have picked the Thorin's Company version of him because he gets the slingshot.
Yeah.
And the slingshot is really funny.
Yes.
So
I love the slingshot.
If you don't already know, slingshot is a unique range weapon. If he hasn't moved, he gets 2 shots with it.
2 shots.
It's strength 1, 12-inch range. But Ori gets a special rule where if you roll a 6 to hit on either of those shots, then you don't roll to wound, and you don't roll any in the waist. You just wound.
Just insta wound. Nuts. It's so good.
So good.
Because it doesn't matter it's strength 1, because you're not. It's because you roll a 6.
Because you just roll a 6. Yeah, it's fine. Like, I've had games. I had a game against Men of the West once, which ultimately I lost, but it was worth it because I chipped 2 wounds of Aragorn in one turn. With that. I just rolled twice, just rolled 2 6s. Oh, that's 2 wounds. Fell both the face on that. Cool.
Oh, that's so fun.
Is it natural 6s? Or is it
natural 6s?
No,
but he's only got 1 might anyway.
Yeah.
So you're not really going to be using it on that because realistically, the only thing you can use his might for is to feed it to one of his family members.
Yeah.
Which is the other fun rule of Thorin's Company. But his one perk with them is because he's really squishy. I think he's D3.
Yeah.
And he's like fight 2, 1 attack because you're not supposed to put him in combat. You're supposed to stand back with a slingshot.
Yeah.
But what it means is if he does get tagged, you're not massively worried because just use Dory's Fate or Nori's Fate.
Yeah. Just keep
or
around.
if like you're only a little bit off winning the fight, just take a little bit of their might just to win you that fight and then take another stab. Another cool rule he's got is the Chronicler rule, which he keeps in Erebor Reclaimed, where I can't quite remember if it's specifically Thorin's Company or just any friendly hero, but often Thorin's Company, unless you take Guai here, it's going to be the any friendly hero anyway. But I think they have to be with the 6 inches and line of sight of him, which is the difficult bit, but if it goes off and they kill a hero, then they get back a point of Might, Will, or Fate.
Oh, nice.
And if they're capped out on all of them, they can pass it on to somebody else.
That's very good.
That's very cool.
So, yeah, if you have, like, Thorin and he's capped out and everything, kills a goblin captain or something, then you can give, like, Might back to Gandalf.
That is good.
Yeah.
Or Gloin or something like that.
It's a great rule.
Which, especially in an army where you can share resources like that, is a really good way of getting it back.
Yeah.
It's not consistent. You have to death ball to do it, and even then, sometimes you don't have the line of sight. But when it happens, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
But one thing about him that is only in the Erebor Reclaimed version, which is still worth mentioning, because I think he's still at less than 100 points even in that one, with his heavy dwarf armor on. He goes to like D7.
Nice.
Then he goes from D3 to D7.
Just right foot.
I think he's still fight 2. But on that one, he has a special rule called Protect the Young, where all of the other dwarf heroes basically get burly when they're within, I forget whether it's 12 or 6, I think 6 inches of him.
Right, okay.
So they don't have the penalty for two-handing when they're near him. So you just, again,
really
stick him in the middle.
Yeah.
So he's got his Chronicler rule, and then everyone could just two-hand to their heart's content, definitely get those hero kills, definitely get their might back.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's class.
I do like.
Wow.
Ori's in Reclamation of Moria as well.
Yes.
So at the weekend when I played against this, all of my anecdotes are going to be about the weekend because I can't remember any game before the weekend. But very late in the game, Balin ganked Legolas with some dwarves, and then I was like, "That's okay. I don't mind. Whatever. Aragorn's just going to take the hit." And Balin charged into him as well, and I was like, "This is fine. Balin's got no might, and he's against Aragorn. I'm not worried at all. What could go wrong?" But then Will that I was playing was like, I've got that point of might back that I got. And I was like, no, that's true.
Oh, dear.
So
Such a good rule.
It was going to be a strike off, but I just defensed.
Yeah.
Because I'm a loser. But, I didn't want to give up the VPs. But yeah, it's really, he's got some. Again, it's like another utility piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the ultimate utility hero, and that's what makes him tricky in Thorin's Company, because it's not as easy to defend him because you don't have any warriors.
Yeah.
So you'd have to try and keep him covered by your other guys nearby, and that can make his slingshot a little bit tricky, because then if they're too close, then even though that 6 means you don't take the other ways, the fact that you might have to take one means you can't even attempt the shot.
Yes.
But if you can keep those gaps going or keep them in base contact so you can attempt it, it's just so funny. That's so funny to be able to do that.
Love it. I love the slingshot.
Cool.
Good choice. Well done. Are we going to disagree? No.
I wasn't going to disagree.
No, I'm not.
I do. I think I might prefer the Champion of Erebor version.
I think
because the Burley rule is so good.
Mechanically, the Champion of Erebor version is better.
Yeah.
The reason I picked the Thorin's Company one is because he's more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
fair.
that's basically what it boiled down to. Is like, I could have put them both.
This
in one
is
entry, 'cause
why-
it's still just Ori, and they're still less than 100 points. But
Then this is why you went to a teams championship and you just really struggled.
yeah.
Because we always pick the fun stuff, not the good stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, well, never mind. We love it.
Yeah. So my number 3 pick is Arwen.
Ooh.
Okay.
O'Neill.
Yes,
It was 70 points.
I did consider Owen, yes.
90 points on Asphoth,
Asphoth, yeah.
which is incredibly cheap.
Yeah.
She's fight 6, 2 attacks, which goes up to 3 bunches charges. This might be slightly cheating, but it doesn't count as her points if Frodo's. I'm not going to touch on the Rutland list too much, but you essentially get a elf captain profile. The defense is a bit lower,
Yeah.
but that's okay. Most of the Rivendell list is D6. Why is Arwen at the front?
Yeah, exactly. She's not there to be winning fights. She's there to do other things.
She can though. I mean, she's fight 6
Yeah.
with an elven blade. If you go in, if you've got,
You've got to pick and choose
Yeah.
where she goes, though.
but like
Good
if
troop muncher there.
yes,
you know, if you've like an Aomer,
yeah,
if you know it's late game, Aomer's off his horse, and you've got Arwen nearby,
yeah,
who's got an elven blade, I'm going in.
Oh, yeah.
Straight away. You can
Yes.
even Wrath of Brunnen. So if you're going to a hero that's more expensive than her,
Yeah.
you can at least try and get one turn where you have no risk.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
really cool. It's really functional. And then in the Road to Rivendell list, she goes up to 3 attacks, 4 on the charge. She rerolls a casting dice.
Yes.
She gets Fearless.
Yeah.
I think she can have the Fang
Yes.
Okay.
in that list as well.
I believe
Or
she
can
does,
she just have
yeah.
that any? even
I
if
think she can always
Elrond's-
take it as long as Elrond isn't in the list.
Yes, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, it's in a war gear.
So she's getting +1 against spirit models, and she can 2-hand.
Yes.
She's got a
Hand and a half. Yeah.
strength 4 D4 hero who can go up to 8 attacks if she knocks someone prone with +1 a wound, and it's an blade,
Yes.
and it's 90 points.
90 points. Yeah.
It's like you can sort of double dip as well, being a utility hero and a combat hero with it, because Asphaleth is so fast. You can stooge your way along the battle line, Wrath of Bruin and everything on the floor,
Yeah.
Yep.
and then curl around the side to tag the stuff that you didn't Wrath.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then waltz your warriors into the ones that are on the floor, so you get
Yeah.
easy strikes against them, and then have her beasts
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
normal warriors that are, probably fight 4 at best.
Yeah.
So she's winning on fight.
She's very
yeah.
like
Yeah.
especially in Rivendell where she's, if you don't want to pay the points for Elrond, she is instrumental to
I've seen a lot of
the big wrath
Yes.
that you can
Yeah.
do as well.
So I've seen a lot of, actually in this edition, Glorfindel and Arwen rather than Elrond and Arwen, because Arwen gives you essentially what Elrond does, but just at much cheaper points.
yeah.
Obviously you get a bit less might or whatever, and obviously defense is a bit lower, etc. But much cheaper. And Glorfindel's just the better combat hero out of the two.
Yeah.
But to go up against like big heroes and big monsters and stuff like that, Glorfindel's the one you want. So them two is a combination. You've got like all of the hidden power of Glorfindel and all of the kind of utility of Arwen. It's just such a good combination. See, I've seen that a lot more than the Elrond Arwen, which started off in the new edition.
Yeah.
Then I love it.
I think when Magic across the board took a bit of a hit.
Yes.
Everyone thought double wrath.
Yes.
Brilliant. And a big wrath. Even better.
Yeah.
But you only need one, really. If
Yeah.
She's got 12-inch movement.
Yeah, exactly.
She can hit one side of the
Yeah.
line one turn and then beam across the other if she needs to.
And she has a little bit more will than Elrond as well.
Yeah.
She does, yes.
So you
Full
can
will.
you can either test your luck and one dice it 4 times, which isn't bad odds because it goes off at a 4,
Well, you're re-rolling that if you got Frodo as well. You're re-rolling
and you
that.
can
castle
re-roll
dice.
that.
Yeah.
Or
And you
you can
use
do.
Frodo's will. You can suck all the will out
Yeah.
of Frodo as well.
Yes, that's true, yeah. Aye.
But
And
you
you
also
get
got the
resistant
option of
magic.
like 2 dice and get twice, which Elrond doesn't have. You can only 2 dice it once
Yeah.
with Elrond unless you've
Yes.
got someone to give him his will back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like she's better at doing wrath than Elrond is.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah. I think she's really... I haven't seen a lot of Arwen, but I think she does a lot. I think she
Yeah.
also has Resolve. Does she? She has Defense, I know.
Yes, she's got channeling, defense, and resolve.
Nice.
Resolve. So if you want to... If you've got a turn where you need to resist,
Yeah.
Yeah.
she's got resistant to magic and heroic resolve
Yes.
and 4 will, and
Yeah.
she can take Frodo as well.
Yes. Very good. No, yeah. Solid choice. Yeah, love it. So in fact, I'm building the Road to Rivendell list currently, aren't I, for the community
Oh,
list
yeah.
for
Oh,
the
yeah.
1,000-point tournament.
God, I always
which
forget about that list.
which actually by the time we next record, I'll have played
Yeah.
that list, and I'll have probably lost every single game. However, it'll be a lot of fun.
Have you got the made to order one?
No, I'm borrowing everything.
Are you borrowing the made to order one?
I don't know. Who have I got? Oh, there was the Arwen and Frodo.
Arwen and Frodo,
I might have one of my own
Okay.
sitting there needing painting. So I'm gonna have to dig that out. And if I can't find it, I'll be borrowing someone's made to order one. Yes.
Brilliant. Yeah.
So at my number 3, I have Sharku as my number 3.
Okay.
I love Sharku.
Interesting.
Because he's 70 points. Because he comes on Warg already. In the only list he comes in is the Wolves of Isengard list, and he's 70 points. He is he's only 5'4", strength 4, but 2 attacks, 3 on the charge. He has his hand weapon, which means whenever enemy model makes a strike against Sharku and fails the 2 wound roll, Sharku may immediately make a single strength 4 hit against that model. So you can strike them back. If he's lost the fight and they don't wound him, he can make an attack back. You can just instantly kill them back, which is really fun. But in that list, obviously, he gets a lot of stuff like Expert Rider, Fury of the Pack, so has the cavalry keyword. Sharku charges, he increases his fight value to 5 and his attacks to 3 until the end phase.
Ooh.
So that's crazy. So you can call a heroic combat each turn for free, which is big when everything you charge and you're getting more attacks as well. Savage Charge, so you get the extra attack bonus on cavalry models, even if so that's really good. You also get lots of help with the Maelstrom, because you get the you can choose where you come on and stuff like that in scenarios where you come on from all sides, and with the ambush as well. Sorry, so the Morgue Scouts. What was this one? Select models may immediately move as if it were the move phase, and then make a shooting attack as it was at the shoot phase. During the move, friendly models may not move within 1 inch of an enemy model. So you can come on and shoot in a Maelstrom, but you can choose where to come on as well. So essentially, because you get the help. And then when you charge in, you get the extra attack against cavalry. He gets a free hero combat. He goes up to 3 attacks. It's a monstrous list, especially at low points. It's really, really difficult.
It definitely, it really shines at low points, because I think once you go above like 450 to 500, he's the only like actually strong hero in the list.
That's when it's.
And so then all of a sudden everyone else takes their actually strong hero, and
just as well as everyone. Yeah.
Is this the only list? So, what's it called? Is it just Wolves of
Isengard? Yeah.
That's it.
So
is this the only list that you can take Sharku?
Unfortunately, yes. So that's why I've put him in,
that is a shame.
because as part of the list, he's just really good.
Yeah.
He as a leader, as a general, is just like souped up to insane levels for what he can do for the points. So as I said, 70 points mounted.
To be fair, if you could take him in something else, enough of those rules are on his profile that he would still be competent, depending on like. If you could take him in Army of the White Hand, he'd be really good.
Yeah, I was thinking if he was in maybe Muster of Isengard or something like that would be interesting.
And despite being mounted, he has March. So you're talking 15 inches of movement on a turn, and then Heroic Strike as well. So he can strike up. He starts a fight 4. So,
Then 5 on that charge, then. If you
5 on the charge with
charge
strike.
in and then strike.
Yeah.
That's a good combo.
Yeah. So, he's
the interesting profile.
Yeah.
I think it does suck. This might be the first one I disagree on.
Oh, that's fair enough.
But after like 350 points, it's just so terrible.
Yeah.
So, it's not him though. It's just because it's purely because he's restricted in lists.
Yeah, that's
if
true.
There was an Isengard version of Army of the Great Eye,
yes, you could
and
kind
Sharku was in
with
it,
him.
then like having him in is a really cheap, just like hitter.
Yes,
like I would probably back him against the Wild Walk Chieftain.
Oh yeah,
if he can strike, if he gets the charge, he's not going to knock it down, but he's getting 3 attacks plus 1.
Yeah,
well, I don't think
good.
I don't think the fact that he's only good at low points is necessarily a problem, because there's plenty of other armies that are only good at really high points.
That's true.
It's like where he shined, sort of in a region that people are playing, and that's part of the reason why we're having this discussion.
Yeah,
those low points events are starting to become a little bit more common again.
Yes,
and there's a bunch of armies that simply don't function.
At
all at those points, because they have compulsory heroes that are too
Yeah.
expensive. So the fact that he is good at those, like, it gives him his niche.
yeah.
It's not like, Sharky's Rogues, where it just sucks, full stop.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's fair.
No, yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry for disagreeing.
No, you're allowed.
This is
You're
why
allowed to
This is
disagree.
why we don't disagree. I'm immediately shunned.
No, it's all good. That's why
It's cool. I do like his. He's got the special rules that he has.
Yeah.
As soon as Alan's event came out about making your own hero,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna have one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the Fury of the Pack, it doesn't say like, he gets +1 fight.
Yeah.
It doesn't say he gets +1 attack.
It increases.
So it
his fight
increases
value.
it to fight 5 immediately
Yeah.
and 3 attacks. So I was like, great, I'm going to give a goblin a horse
Fury of the-
and Fury of the Pack, and he goes up to fight 5, 3 attacks immediately.
Yes.
Awful. But I don't think that special rule made out on the list. And
No.
that made that anyway. So
No, but it should, Alan.
but
It should be on the list.
for next year.
Yes.
Get that one in there.
So yeah, that was my number 3.
So, we've got a bit of a theme going this evening. We've got another Isengard one.
Oh, yes.
Isengard is just like peak low points heroes in Isengard. My number 2 is the Isengard Orc Shaman.
Right, okay.
Mostly, I mean, there's some legitimate tactical reason for it. Not a lot, but a little bit.
Mostly because it's fun.
Mostly. So we'll do the boring bit first. He's got Fury, which is nice. Like we were talking before about how the Oathmaker's good because he makes the wild men fearless around him.
Yeah.
Well, this is your equivalent for the Orcs, because the Orcs in Army of the White Hand don't really have much of a buff. Like I take a few because they've got slightly higher defense than a wild man while being roughly the same points. Mm-hmm. And that's about the only justification that you've got for them. But take a shaman and you can make them fearless as well as your wild men fearless.
Yes, yeah.
But the real reason I chose it is because casting Enrage Beast on a 4-up onto a Crebain is really funny. It sends them up to, what is it, Fight 4, Strength 4, with 4 attacks, if I remember rightly, and makes them fearless.
Yes.
For the low cost of taking 1 wound.
That's funny. They become just double Irradiant of the North.
Yeah, they become 4 Urukai on a 40 mil base.
Yeah. What does that spell look like in practice?
I mean, like, it goes up at a 4-up. I find it's worth risking 1 dicing it because then you can do it 3 times.
Yes.
And that's just really funny if you can do it 3, especially if it's 3 times to the same Crebain. And then you just barrel them into like as many bodies as you can at once, or just like someone else's slightly cheap hero. Because even if you lose the fight, like you're getting so many dice into it, you're going to make them scared.
Yes.
It'll probably be enough to force them to spend some might on winning that fight against a Crebain of all things.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they won't even kill it because they won't be able to do enough wounds because it's got so many wounds.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Extra bonus, it could take a warg. And again, not good, but it means that, because, people look at that list, they're like, oh, you're going to range your Crebain. Oh, well, they'll outrun him anyway. No, I got a warg, mate.
Yeah, this is where I was
barrel
going to
at the board with my Crebain
and
then enrage them.
Yeah. Access to the warg on any, I think access to a mount on any magic caster, it just makes them so much better. Just being able to kind of pop in, pop out, do what they need to do, as you said, stay with whatever you cast a magic on. It's great. Love it.
And they are deceptively resilient as well. You can sort of hide them. If you don't have them on the walk, you can sort of hide them in the line a little bit.
Yeah.
Because they've got a spear. So they've only got 1 attack anyway, so you might as well spear spot with them.
Oh, yeah.
While you're doing your magic.
Yeah.
But they've also got heavy armor.
Oh, right.
Which, like...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nothing else in Army of the White Hand has heavy armor. So, like, it doesn't make them particularly high defense, but I think it makes them D5 in the end. But it's like, for a spear support, which is what they become once you run out of will.
Yeah.
They're just glorified spear support. It's like...
And against, like, standard shooting.
Yeah,
because most people are going to expect them to be probably D4.
Yeah.
Maybe D3. Yeah. But no, they're D5. So
I thought it was D4.
Slightly more resilient than you might expect.
Yep.
And once you're out of resources, just use them as a sturdy spearman.
Yeah.
The worst things you can do. They're only 50 points.
Do they get 3 will or 4 will?
I can't remember if it's 3 or 4. I will double check. But like, for what you're paying, it's a reasonable amount.
The fearless.
If you just keep them with 1 will, like you say, and they just have a spear.
They have 3. So if you use them in, say, Walls of Isengard, for instance, you would probably just 2 dice your Fury, and then just have them going with the
army,
with the Warg Riders.
You could always channel your Fury for an extra.
Or you could channel it, because you got your 1 might.
Yeah.
But if you take him in White Hand, I thoroughly recommend just pouring all of your will into the Crebain, and then spear support, and then spear a really expensive spear support for the rest of the game because it's just so funny. It's worth every point.
Two sort of heroes in a row where you've demonstrated why you go for the fun thing, the competitive thing. Just one really angry. You're 3 turns later, you've just wounded your Crebain 3 times.
Yeah.
You haven't killed anyone. You're going to a D7 battle line. Strength 4 doesn't matter.
It's worth taking with 2 Crebain though, especially because like you do it once and then they're like, oh no, and they pour a load of things in to kill the Crebain, being like, haha, there you go, I don't have to worry about my strength 4 fight 4 Crebain anymore. And then you go, oh well, I'll just cast it on the other one. This was the full health now. Boom.
And we know that you take more than 1 Crebain.
Oh yeah, you don't just take one.
More than 1 Crebain. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Love it.
That was another one where I thought I'm definitely going to disagree with this, but you've won me over.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I think you argue the point much better than I do. I think that's what you're saying. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Agree. Categorically. So my number 2 pick is Goroth, Captain of the Morannon.
Oh, okay.
who is
Is that the guy with the skull on his head?
no, that's
Master of
Goritz.
Reserves.
Goritz, Master of Reserves. He's in this list. You either take one of them,
Yes.
and I always think Goroth is the one that you want to take.
Right.
I do understand that. So Goritz gets the utility of +1/-1 to Maelstrom,
Okay.
but Goroth is fight 5, strength 5,
Wow.
D6, 2 attacks, burly
Wow.
with a
okay.
two-handed weapon,
Nice.
and he's like, I think he's 85 points.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
But he also gets dominant 2.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
weird that he gets that.
Bit odd, but hey.
Okay. And he gets come here maggot, which means that on a 2 up, if there's a wound that's inflicted on him, he can displace it to an orc
To an orc nearby.
within an inch,
Nice.
which is great.
Pass off your wounds.
What's good about that? I'm reading that rule now. That's before fate rolls.
Oh, so you can just.
So you can pass it off onto an orc, and it's only if you roll a 1 on that they actually have to take your fate.
Yeah,
Wow.
and he has 2 fate anyway. But
That's
he's just
impressive.
for the lists that he's in. Like I've always taken him in Army of Gothmog because it's a rubbish list. But Goroth is a reliable, hero.
Yeah.
He's 2 dice in.
God, aye,
with-
instead of
with-
like a generic captain or something, he's yeah.
Yeah, with like a banner and a support. Oh, strength 5, burly.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just so good.
I think he's a decent choice in Great High, because while Great High has a million really good choices, like none of his rules require Morannons.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
could take him with whatever Ingraith you want to have as your general, and then just a blob of normal orcs if you want to do something just a little bit different
yeah.
to what the conventional Great Eye list is.
Yeah. I think at higher points for Great Eye, you're probably going the Witch King or a Ring Wraith, and then Shagrat
Yeah.
and Razgoosh.
Yeah.
But if you want to save points on Shagrat, strength 5 burly is
Yeah, especially with the 2 attacks
you're
as
only
well.
dropping an attack and a fight value. But if you're
Yeah.
planning on transfixing your target anyway,
Yeah.
the fight value doesn't really matter.
No.
And if you go into like a Warhammer World event where you're not allowed legacy, then some of those like really potent choices get stripped away, and then it becomes a little bit more
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
a little bit more worth taking there.
yeah. But I think, he's just solid. You can just go through troops really, really well.
But yeah, I mean, most
does he have-
troops, I mean, most generic troops are D5, aren't they? So
Yes.
he's wounding them on 3s.
Yes.
Which is
yeah.
absolute insanity. It's just so. And if I come up against it with Rohan, I'm like, oh dear.
It's
Yes.
worse if you come up against with Rohan because you get
Hatred man. So wound on 2s.
when he's near Gothmog.
Wow.
Ooh. So yeah, he's really cool. The model is really nice. He was one of my first like models that I painted that I thought, I'm happy with this guy. This looks good. I like him. So I've got a special place for him. He's got strike as well.
Oh, nice.
So he doesn't have strength, but like who needs strength?
When you're strength 5, who needs strength?
But I wish he did have strength, because the idea of being like, I'm strength 10. come at me.
Two-handed.
Two-handed. What?
Winning a
Balrog
Balrog.
on 3. Only twice. I mean, he's dead in the second turn, but
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's
great.
just, I would like him to have strength, but yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. Nice. All right, so I'm actually moving on to Rohan for my number 2. This is mostly because this particular hero saved my skin so many times when I took Army of Edoras, and that was Hera.
Oh, yeah.
Hera is very good at what she does. She's 70 points base or 90 on a horse. So she's fight 5, strength 4, D5, 2 attacks. But if you're 1-on-1 with anyone, she goes up to 3 attacks, which with the cavalry bonus is 4 attacks. So if you're 1-on-1 against the captain, for example, you've got 4 attacks on the charge. You fight 5, which is usually matching them, but she does have strike. And she has 3 might, 2 will, 3 fate, 2 wounds. So, but she has the horse load as well. So she's saving wounds on a 6 for a horse. She's got 3 fate just as a backup. She's got 12-inch movement if she's not charging on a horse. And it can go over rough terrain as well. She has the spyglass, which means she can ignore stalk unseen, which is really nice. Which is moving 10 inches.
Yeah.
And it's just when you've got pick of the fights, you get your get your army in, and she goes in against just one guy. It's really good at getting like almost guaranteeing the kill and getting a heroic combat off or whatever to kind of move around the board or move a couple of guys around the board. And she saved my skin. She was usually the only hero left at the end of every game, and she seemed to be really tanky for whatever reason. She's
Is she the only Rohan hero of that list that has defense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no. Hammer does. Hammer has defense as well.
No one takes Hammer.
Well, I took all three of them. So
Fair play.
I mean, of the three, Hera was just much more reliable, and she could just hold her own against most things. And I just found her really fun to use because I can use her as a kind of. I just kept her at the back with a 12-inch movement. Oh, I need to be over there really quickly. Poof, off she goes through woodland, through anything, and then like run around the back of a line, get a guy like holding the objective at the back, just 12-inch through the woods into the guy at the back, usually kill them because they've got 4 attacks, and just kind of plowing around. So I was up against an army with 2 bolt throwers in destroy the supplies. I had to move across the board towards the 2 bolt throwers, so I was like instantly right, I'm going to die, so I'm going to move her out of the way, so she's going to go around the back. If anyone's going to get there and get to these supplies, she's going to do it. And it come down the last couple of turns, and she was on that objective like 2 or 3 turns in a row, but was being tagged off. So the rest of my arm was trying to keep her safe so she could get the objectives. But anyway, she got there, and she made that game really close when Helm was down to like no fate, 1 wound by the time he hit the front line because he was just taking all of the bolts. So, but yeah, really good, really fun. The model's amazing. I love the model.
Yeah,
it was the first of the new Rohan that I painted, and she was just lovely to paint. I really like your Hera, and so that's why she's number 2.
Cool.
So
I like Hera.
Yeah,
agree.
Oh, you agree.
I do not disagree. I only disagreed with each of you once, so that I could at the end.
Balance.
At the end, I could go. Well, no one disagreed with my list.
I'm going to disagree with your last one just because I can.
Good luck. Sorry, Nick.
Well, there's no disagreeing with my number 1. I won't have it.
Okay.
This is objectively the best hero to take for less than 100 points. He's also the best hero to take for less than 50 points. Dare I say, the best hero to take for less than 20 points.
What?
It's Thrain the Broken.
Oh, of course.
We should have seen this coming.
For a whopping 10 points, you get Fight 4, Strength 2, D4, 1 attack, 2 wounds, 6 up courage, 6 up intelligence.
But that's not why he's there.
But that's not why he's there.
No.
Oh, no. So, before...
We nearly made it through a whole episode before mentioned Thrain the Broken.
Just the best hero in the game, isn't it? So I recently found out that in the current edition, his move has been set to 6 inches, which I didn't know.
Oh,
so I've been using him as a 5-inch dwarf this entire time. But in all of the books, he's down as 6, it would appear.
Wow.
So he's actually fast for a dwarf as well.
That's so weird.
But
he's broken, so who knows?
Broken and therefore faster.
So all the dwarves need, they just need all break. The will needs to just disappear, and they'll be much faster.
They've had him on the rack. He's actually 6 foot tall.
I mean, he's practically running around on all 4s, like, to be fair. But the reason for Thrain is obviously his Shattered Spirit rule.
Yes.
So before priority is rolled, you take an intelligence test. If you pass it, you control him for that turn. If you fail it, your opponent controls him that turn. But if you pass on a double, you go up to Strength 4 with 3 attacks and become fearless.
That's so fun.
It's great. And if you take him in White Council, and he's near Gandalf, within 3 inches, I believe, you can modify that test by 1 point in either direction. Which
That's very good.
Massively improves your chances of getting those doubles. But arguably more importantly, I mention this every time I play someone, they always raise an eyebrow. I say, I can intentionally fail the test. And they always say, why would you do that? And then every game I do it, and they think, oh, that's why. It'll be like Fog of War or something, and like he's obviously the target, and they've got him surrounded, and I go, I'll fail it. Can't hit him this turn. Or I'll have him plugging a really annoying hole, and then I'll just fail it, and I'll go, oh, well, I'll charge him into Gandalf. It's like, oh, okay, take a courage test. Oh, failed it. Oh, well, guess you're staying there. No one's coming through that door today.
You can't just choose to fail it though. You have to modify.
I have to
the
modify
roll.
it into
Yes.
a fail.
Yeah.
But what's his courage test?
Is courage
Sorry.
6 up?
So
we
intelligence? What's
get
his
a
intelligence?
chance.
Intelligence is also 6 up.
Ah, yeah, okay.
So, like, statistically, you're slightly more likely to fail it than you are to pass.
Yes.
Because, like, 7 and up is where you start to consistently pass on 2 dice. But it's not crazy hard to intentionally fail it.
Yeah.
Like, 6s
Yeah.
show up often enough.
Yes.
Or you can simply just choose not to buff it. If you roll a 5, you
Yeah.
can be like, well,
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave that as a 5. And let him be a nuisance for you.
Yeah.
Because then you've got to maneuver around him or try and take courage tests with him or whatever.
He's in the
And
games that we've played, he's done exactly that.
Yeah.
He's just stand in the way
Yes.
inconveniently.
And the thing is, like, because, like, he's only 10 points, so you can just throw him into something
Yeah.
in the hopes that you either get the buff or intentionally fail the courage test later. And he's only, he's only 10 points. I don't care if you kill him.
Yeah.
Like, what does it matter? I think, like, he's more surviving than you think. Like, he's D4, which isn't super high, but it's high enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, most things are needing
5s.
5s.
Yeah.
Even a lot of heroes are needing 4s, and it's not outside the realms of possibility they could fail all of them. And even if they get 1 through, he's got 2 wounds and 1 fate.
Yeah.
So I've seen him survive some pretty stanky scenarios before.
You can tell the points value has dropped because a lot of our heroes that we've discussed would be like, there are only 2 wounds, 1 fate. And suddenly Thrain were like, remember, 2 whole wounds and a fate. It's all about the selling.
For 10 points, it's pretty darn good.
It is. Yeah, you are right.
Yeah. That's a solid. I don't think I can.
Possibly worth mentioning as well, because he can be taken in Pit of Dol Guldur.
Yeah.
And in that one, it has a similar rule to Gandalf's intervention, but with the Keeper of the Dungeons.
Yes.
But instead of modifying the roll, you just auto-pass.
Yes.
But it'll never be a double.
Right. Okay.
But that's not terrible, because it's not as good as Gandalf's intervention, because you're not getting those doubles quite so often.
Yeah.
But it still means, like, if you're in a situation where you really don't want him to fail, like if it's the obvious target of Fog of War, for instance, you can just be like, oh, I'll just pass.
Yeah.
And because you've actually got warriors in that list, you can screen him then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and yeah, there's another thing. It's like really versatile hero because you can take him in good or evil. So it's like, pay him up to a really good standard, and you can put him in. You go to an event that's a good versus evil event. Perfect. It's got, you've saved yourself a whole model on either side. The only other way you get value that good is if you take the Shire and Sharky's rogues with Lotho. Tackle Baggins.
Yeah.
See, I was never going to disagree with you. I'm even more in your side. And saving yourself time on painting for a good versus evil event.
Yeah.
Spot on.
You've clearly thought of everything.
It's the ultimate cheap hero. It's like, in terms of value for points, you cannot get any better.
No.
Just nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing is as good value for points as that.
Yeah.
That's very
Again, no one can disagree. With that.
brilliant.
Well
Excellent. Yeah, spot on. Lovely. What's your number 1 then?
So, I know you said you were going to disagree with mine.
I'm not going to.
You can't.
No.
You can't disagree.
I'm not going to disagree.
It's the big man himself. Big bad Boromir. Son of Gondor. 95 points.
Wow,
95 points.
Yeah, he's got no fate though, so
Who cares? Who cares? He's got heroic defense. If as soon as he gets into combat, he's not going down for 6 turns.
yeah, that's it.
He's so good. He's fight 7. He's 3 wounds, 3 attacks. He's only in lists where, he's in pretty off-meta lists.
Yeah.
But importantly, he's always in lists that are with hobbits.
Yes.
And he gets to reroll wounds.
Yes,
in
he
hobbits.
does.
And it's just, when you see, so at the weekend, when I was playing against Reclamation of Moria.
I mean, what was it? 7 games or something?
7 games, yeah.
That'll be why.
But
yeah.
I used Boromir in all of them. He killed the cave drake in one game. Which,
wow.
That's immediately his points plus 55.
Yes, that's pretty impressive.
He went through 10 Khazad Guard in one game, which is also more points than he is.
Yes.
Whereas, like, if it was Aragorn doing that, I don't think Aragorn could do that.
It's just fluffing so many combats.
B, Aragorn, I would be like, Christ, I still need 50 points. I need to get a hero.
Yeah.
But Boromir, I'm just like, he's already made his points back already.
Yeah.
He's got the Horn special rule. He gets dominant 2, which means that he's, I don't know, dominant 2. Clearly, my
You're a
first,
lover
my
of
first
dominance.
and second choices have dominant 2. So, but the Horn of Gondor means that if he's outnumbered, he's not. There's just a chance that you don't even have to roll dice because your opponent needs to take a courage test at the start of the fight.
Yeah.
If he, for 100 points, he can have the shield, but I'm not going to talk about the shield. But I'm just mentioning the shield.
Yes.
He gets an elven cloak in Breaking of the Fellowship for free.
Yeah.
And he gets Fortify Spirit. He does only have 1 will, which is pretty pants.
Well, he did try to strangle Frodo, to be fair. So.
It does. It is fair enough as well. Like, I don't like it, but I do get it. But he's only got 1 will, but he's also got Fortify Spirit, and Aragorn can use Heroic Resolve, so he can actually 2 dice on turns that Aragorn Heroic Resolves. If you go into a magic heavy list,
Yeah.
you might as well, because if you're Heroic Resolving every turn in that list, then, and you're against, Army of the White Hand,
Yeah.
doesn't matter, I'm fight 7.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to take me 3 hours to kill all these orcs.
Yeah.
But it'll happen,
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think he's so cheap.
It's Boromir, isn't it? He's
No, I
was-
just really
Again, he's
really
another
good.
one of those. He's another one of those scenarios that I love, where you can share resources,
Yes.
Yes.
because everyone always
Yeah.
forgets that that's an option. So you can get to a point where you've got, Merry or Pippin,
Yeah.
for whatever reason. I forget what heroics I've got, but if you're like 1 point short of winning a combat or something, you can
They've
feel like,
got no
oh no, because they don't have any might, do they?
They've got no
Yeah,
money.
but if you're like one, but exactly, it's like you think they're easy kill, and they roll a 5 high, and you also roll a 5 high, and you think,
Yeah.
oh, perfect. Let's go and shank this up. It's like, oh, actually, Boromir's going to give my might.
There's
Oh, actually,
also-
Merry won that fight.
Yeah, so, someone said to me, you can also, Boromir's the only hero who can strike combat by himself, because if Boromir and Merry or Pippin are in the same combat, then Merry can spend one of Boromir's might in
yeah, of
combat,
course, yeah.
and then Boromir can heroic strike.
Oh my goodness
And
me, that's such a
Boromir
good...
gets to reroll all these wounds.
That is a good
And
combination.
that's, okay, that takes it to 105 points, but
It's still pretty good.
it's really cool. There's just so much you can do with them. And
Yeah.
the tactic I've been enjoying recently is to go into a fight 6 hero and then just heroic defense over and over. Because, a fight 6 hero, let's say Éomer, Gimli, Legolas, they're all more expensive than Boromir.
Yes.
And he can also win the attrition war against them.
Yeah.
Even like the Witch King. Maybe
Yeah.
not the Witch King because he's got the Morgul Blaze. It's maybe more of a risk than you want. But if Boromir, if a fight 6 hero charges into Boromir, I go, okay, I'm going to heroic defense. You're going to strike, I assume, because I will kill you.
Yeah. Yes.
So then they strike the first turn, and
Yeah.
you defense, and they don't kill you. And then they strike again, you defense, they don't kill you.
Yes.
They strike, you defense, they don't kill you.
And then they're all
Turn
might.
4, you go, I'm going to heroic strength. And you just take them off the board immediately. He's so good. So much
Yeah.
fun. He has heroic march, so he's good for like splitting up if he needs to. He can go and grab an objective quickly. I've used that quite a few times.
Yeah. Just take the hobbits with him.
And it's Boromir.
It's Boromir,
Yeah.
yeah. I do love Boromir.
And he's
yes.
people who have said, "Oh, he's got heroic defense." Like, "Oh, Boromir, why does he have heroic defense?" I think it's very thematic because it means that the only way that you can kill him reliably is by shooting into
Yeah.
combat
Yes,
before he can call heroic defense.
Yes.
So, I love him. Love you, Boromir. Shout out to Boromir out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've definitely had like multiple games against Boromir where it's like
Why
he's
would
doing
he
he's
die?
just doing stuff, and I'm like, right,
Yeah.
how much might has Boromir got? And I'll be like, oh, he's down to 1. It's like, right, finally, I can do something.
And
Oh,
it's
I'm
the
broken.
last
Oh,
turn
the
of the
game's
game.
over.
Yeah. And so there's a couple of scenarios, I can't remember which scenarios it is, but the ones where it's like, oh, you get points for killing your opponent's second most expensive hero.
Yeah.
It's never Boromir because he's 5 points cheaper than
Yeah.
Legolas and Gimli.
Yes.
Oh, he's so good. He has so much utility. The idea of mean 95 points. I might start mentioning it in games like. when
It's only
someone's
95 points, you know.
Like, yeah. When someone's like, okay, the Balrog's going to charge Boromir, I'm going to be like, well, he's only 95 points. You're like, is it really worth all those resources? That's only, 21 goblins? he could kill 21 goblins.
Just play mind games with Boromir.
Yeah, he's very cool. I think that's all I have to say about him.
Top pick. Love it.
You'll be at every tournament that I attend for the next 3 months. Sorry to everyone in advance. Yeah, that's me.
Nice. Okay. I mean, I can't really top them two, to be honest with you. But my number one pick is Tauriel. Tauriel.
Okay.
She's 90 points, or 95 with a bow, and I would usually always take a bow. So as a 95-point hero, she's very good at fight 6, the 3 attacks. She's very reliable in combat. 2 wounds, 3 fate, 3 might as well. But her courage is very good, and her intelligence is very good, 4+. Yeah. So Elven Cloak comes as standard. She gets expert shots, so she's shooting twice. Blade Mistress is what makes her really good. So you can just charge in, so get surrounded, and you get an extra dice for everyone you're in combat with. So she starts at 3, and then for everyone she's in combat with, she gets a bonus 1 as well.
Yeah.
So that's up to 6 dice if you're trapped and stuff like that. So So in the rules, so it's the Knife Fighters rule. It's basically based on that. So Knife Fighters caps at 5 strikes, 5 attacks in total.
Is Knife Fighters 3?
So 3 extra attacks. So it's caps at 5. I think it's Legolas. It caps at 5. You can't go any higher than that.
Okay.
When he's got it in the Mirkwood list.
Yeah.
But her Blade Mistress doesn't cap.
Yeah.
So you could just be surrounded by 5 different, and you'll be on 8 attacks.
How many models can you get into a 25 mod base, though? It might work out to be about the same.
6.
So you can get 8 attacks.
Yeah. Cool.
And at strength 4, obviously Elven Blade. She's just so good. I love it. She's got Heroic Strike as well, starting at fight 6, so she can go up against most heroes as well. She's just, I think I would, in a list, if I was going for something, I want, obviously Legolas is very good at range, Legolas has these things, but in terms of reliability in combat, Tauriel is just much better, and she can kind of tank hits better than he can for some reason. I think because she's got I think Blade Mistress allows you to shield as well, the same way the Knife Fighters rule does. So if you're really stuck, you just got 6 dice to shield, which is just insanely good. I think she's very good for her points, and because you can use that at the back sharpshooter with 2 shots with might, or you can throw her into combat and she'll reliably kill stuff for you. The amount of times I've taken her and a couple of rangers into combat, heroic combated, and just gone around the back of a line and just demolished the whole line. She's very good.
She's really like her. Deceptively potent when you take her with Legolas as well, because he is such a distraction.
Yes.
Because you know that he's going to cause you grief. But if you put too much effort on him, then Tauriel will come and shred the back of your line.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But then if you put too much on her, then Legolas is going to shoot you. The buggery. So it's like the two together. Like, Legolas is probably overall better, but she's good enough that if you're focusing on Legolas, she's going to ruin your day.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I think she's maybe my favourite rule that people forget when I'm playing against them.
Yeah.
So, obviously, explain to your opponent what your rules are at the start. So, you're aware that if you swamp Tauriel, you'll get a load of attacks.
Get loads of attacks.
But then if your opponent's like, right, Tauriel's left out by herself, I'm going to charge. And as they're piling in, you're just going, fantastic.
You're just like,
fantastic. Yeah,
chance
put
to get a
all
6.
6 in.
Yeah.
I think I have done that every time I've gone against Tauriel.
Me too.
I even managed to do it using White Council once.
Well,
swamped her, and then she got like 6 attacks against me, and I was like, oops.
Oopsies.
Throwing the broken and he's 10 points of like, oh no. Yeah.
So
I think expert shot and sharpshooter is a really good combo as well.
Yes.
It makes her more. I don't think.
And she has accuracy.
Haldia has expert shot, but doesn't have sharpshooter. So she gets the 2 attacks and she can choose, which just makes her. She's essentially Legolas with 1 less.
And she gets her accuracy as well if you really need it. So
all those times people call heroic accuracy. Am I right, guys?
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to big it up here.
It's not gonna work.
There might be a use case because she is quite potent in combat. There might actually be a use case on it on scenarios that have a time of heroes. The rule that everybody forgets every time they play.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where you can get your might back, so you could call an accuracy just for the sake of it, and then barrel her into a captain.
Yeah.
hack into pieces and then get my back.
Yeah.
The idea of Terriel and Legolas sitting at the back of a board with heroic accuracy.
Yeah.
That's pretty scary.
That's
You know,
pretty,
only costing 1 night would be
pretty horrendous. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talk of them doubling up for 250 points for my event in August, and I'm like, I might have to tweak the list slightly or the rules slightly, because I think that might be slightly overbearing. But yeah,
I don't think she's broken.
No,
I think
she's
she's actually really like well tuned. Like she's a she's a proper glass cannon.
yeah,
Because she's D5.
D5.
D5. Okay.
It's not too bad.
But-
It's still 5s and 6s.
Yeah, it's just. No, I think she's fine.
I think,
I
because
just-
like a
I
strong
disagree
combat
with
hero
you,
can
Sam.
take her out. Like, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. It's your tournament.
But she was just another 100. So she was pushing. But she was, when we were talking about what to do for the episode, she was the first one that popped in my head, and I thought she was the first one I went to for under 100 points. Who would I choose? So had to put her number 1 because it was the first one that came in my head. So yeah, so
She was,
I really like her.
high up for me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Didn't even think about it.
Didn't even think about it. We'll manage to get you out of the Thrain bubble for the other 4. So I'm
Yeah,
just grateful
yeah.
that we'll manage to get through a top 5.
I tell you what.
I could have done multiple versions. I could have done the Thrain, White Council, Thrain, Pit of Dog Order, Thrain, Army of Thrall.
Is he less than 100 points?
I have no idea. I've never looked. It might be. I don't know.
He's so obsessed. You're so concerned with Thrain the Broken at the point that you're like, and you get him in 2 lists, but you haven't looked at the Thrain profile to not know his points value even. That's so
That's fun.
funny.
I like that.
Fair play.
We've done well there, because we've had, that's 15 different heroes under 100 points. That's impressive.
And there were some that I considered from each of yours, but I didn't go with, so I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, I briefly considered the Wild Walk Chieftain, and I did think about R1 at one point.
Yeah, that one was up there for me as well. Yeah, nice, excellent, cool. What a good way to end that then. Okay, so I need to get the emails up because I'm unprepared, so I shall do that now.
We can talk more about Thrain the Broken.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, right. I found the emails.
Thank
you. Right, so this one is from way back in December. For poor Andrew Lister, we left him out. But it is about heroes and resources, so it's quite good. So he says, hello again, gents, long time listener, second time caller. I've thought of another topic of discussion. We'll just briefly go through it because we've already done a discussion. For me, the best part of the game is the heroes and the expendable resources of might, will and fate. Might, as we all know, is king, and I feel that will and fate are often underutilized, as is intelligence. I would to see other uses for these stats. I would like to see other uses for these stats. Like 1, being able to spend a will point to not have to charge for models with must charge special rules. What do you think about that?
I wonder if he's been playing Fords of Eisen recently.
Potentially, yes.
I could see that if must charge rules were more common, but the thing is, they are usually there as a balancing feature for a hero that's too strong for their points.
Yeah.
So that's how you rein them in a bit.
Yeah.
So I would be concerned about the shifting balance if you allowed a way to just ignore that.
Yeah.
I think, in terms of just simplifying the game, having another thing that I might want to spend my will on would just stress me out so
Break your
much.
brain. Yeah.
And I think a lot of the lists that are usually must charges are maybe Dane. I know Ride Out is also everyone must charge.
Yeah.
And Theodred, which I assume is who Andrew was talking about.
Yes.
But they're all pretty low will anyway. I
Yeah.
think.
I think because I'm about to use Eomer in these.
Oh yes.
So Grief of Eomer, he has to charge because he's another grief rule. But I didn't do very well in my practice games, but you can screen them off because you get a line of warriors in the way, and they can't charge that. You can. There is ways of picking and choosing when that particular.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to keep him back quite far or whatever. Irma's lucky because he's on a 12-inch horse, so a 12-inch movement, so you get a bit more kind of leeway with that. So you can keep him back way behind the lines and kind of pick and choose.
Yeah.
Where you can kind of when he can charge. So, and if everything shifts, he's got 12-inch movement to move one way or the other. So there are ways around it already. So I don't particularly feel that would kind of change much. So that's my thoughts on that.
So
anyway.
skill issue as well.
Skill issue, yes, Andrew, skill issue. Number 2, using fate to mitigate failed swim tests that would kill a model. It's very niche, but
I wouldn't be against having more
Yeah.
things to spend fate on, but I don't think that ain't it, Chief. For example, you can spend fate to not get paralyzed by a Mirkwood giant spider. Things like that.
yeah.
Sort of like a
Oh, I like that.
something where you've gotten lucky.
Yes.
So I can't think of any other equivalent rules, which is probably why it hasn't really shown up
Yeah.
much more. But rules like that, where someone has a special rule or a special, like maybe, well, I was going to say like Morgul type effects, but then you could just spend your fate on that anyways. That's irrelevant.
Yeah.
If there were more rules like those, where some special rule ruins your day, you can maybe just break a fate point and ignore that effect.
Yeah.
Because no one has a lot of fate, I think. Like, does anyone, like, it caps out at 3, I think, doesn't it? I don't think anyone has more than 3.
I think
No.
so.
Yeah, I think
Most
it's
things
three,
have
yeah.
less.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's just 3, and then people get like rerollables.
Yeah.
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 Oh, cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would come up so little that I'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need more deep water on boards. That's
I
all.
love deep water. Any time there's a river, I insist it's deep water. And everyone goes, "Oh, what? So you can use our one for Wrath?" No, because just deep water. Just like all of a sudden, as soon as there's deep water, your dice suddenly love ones.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what dice you use. They could be Fangorn dice, they could be Rivendell dice, they could be dice that have been cooked to perfection. You will roll ones in deep water, and it is hilarious. I love it.
It depends if I A, have cavalry, and B, have less armor than my opponent. If I'm going against Gondor, I'm going to be like, yeah, that's deep.
Yes, brilliant. Love it.
Yeah.
Number 3, using intelligence as part of magic resist tests. What do you reckon?
So, like, what would that be? Like, if you pass an intelligence test, you get like a free dice.
Potentially.
Something.
I mean, I guess some spells you could use an intelligence test, but then magic's already kind of wank.
Oh, yeah, it's already taken.
It's like, 'cause you've already got to spend will, then roll the dice, and most of the good spells go off on like 5+.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So having an extra speed bump for the magic would cripple
Really?
magic. I do think intelligence needs to be used for more stuff.
Yes.
So at the moment, it's basically
Yeah.
just, for most people, it's just digging up artifacts.
Yeah.
Plus 1 or 2 outliers, like Saruman's White Council rule, where you're taking in test and you transfix. But
to charge it in invisible models and stuff like that.
yeah,
It's
I would
very-
like to see it used more.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure what for.
Yeah. maybe some special rules could be tied to intelligence tests. So like if you're trying to I don't know, I can't think of any examples off the top of my head.
I'll
but-
tell you what one would be a good one would be an intelligence test to ignore the effect of Grima.
Ah, yeah.
That'd be interesting.
That would be
Even if to balance that out slightly, they gave him an intelligence debuff around him.
Yeah, like
It
a
would at least
-1.
give you the chance to not have to double your might.
Yes.
To call it heroic.
Yeah.
That could be a good one.
Oh yeah, so if you spend a might, so it's not doubled, you could do it. Yeah, that's.
I do like the current debuff on Grima, which is if there is a spellcaster nearby, they will just blow him up immediately. That one works for me.
Yes.
As a Gandalf the Grey user, he gets a whiff of stinky horse bloke, and he's gone.
I probably should have read on because he says, "Do you agree with this? The concept, not my specific suggestions."
Sorry.
Sorry, Andrew. And next time I'm gonna proofread them.
I'm going to skip that last bit. Brilliant.
Excellent. If so, what ways to spend these resources would you add?
Okay,
We
so
made you wait like 4 months
That's so
just to
funny.
dog on your idea.
So the concept, yes.
Yes, we agree. Yes,
Yeah.
very good.
You do end up using it. I think it's important to remember, though, that, like, in battleline versus battleline armies, you're going to end up spending more might than will and fate.
Yes,
But if you come up against a spellcasting list,
Yeah.
you're going to really want more will.
yeah,
If you're using a spellcasting list, you want more will. So I think the reason you don't see will as much is it's the way you build your list.
Yeah.
It's the army that you use
Yeah.
instead.
I think of the three, I would like to see more interactions with Fate specifically,
yeah,
because Will, like, Might has use in every game. Might has loads of use.
Yeah.
Will does have use in every game, just slightly less, because even if it's battle line versus battle line, you might need it to pass your standfasts.
yeah,
So it's still useful. You might just cheese through it really quickly. Whereas Fate, it's only really got one, other than that one outlier of the Mirkwood Spiders.
Spider, yeah.
It's only really got one use. So giving that like something else
yeah.
would be nice.
Yeah.
Or even just, let's say it could just be introducing a few new rules
Yeah.
that are similar to the Mirkwood Spider rule, where it's like, oh, some nasty effect, but you can just spend a Fate and ignore it.
Yes,
Whatever the
yeah,
roll off, just spend it.
yeah.
That's fine.
They've started. There are more things that target fate now.
Yeah.
Like Saruman's rule, so you get is that -1 to resist? And
Might as well to resist.
fate? Oh, okay. Ignore that then. But there's something in the is it the Shadow of Ruda? He chooses someone to get minus fate.
-1 of the fate rule. It's -1 of the fate rule.
So it's like, and there's a spell, I can't remember what it's called, that just removes the fate.
Curse.
That's
Yeah,
it.
remove fate.
So I think like that's cool, but it's not really using fate. It's just
It's interacting with.
remove
Yes,
interaction.
yeah.
Like, it's sort of halfway.
Yeah,
But
it's
I
quite,
agree.
I quite like I like the horse lord rule for that, where you can use your fate to just keep your horse around.
Yeah.
That's a good way of using your fate, because many times when I was using Rohan, that came up and it was really, really useful. So yeah, it does need to be more use with fate. Absolutely.
You've got stuff like Thorn's Company though, where they're sharing.
Yeah.
Sharing fate
Sharing
gives it
fate.
more utility.
Yeah, that's
gives
great.
you more decisions to make.
Sharing Fate is huge because you've got some guys that should never be at the front line. And it just means you can just feed that fate into your heavy hitters, giving Oin's fate to Gloin. Because by the time Oin is getting hit, you've lost.
Yeah.
Because he should not be anywhere
be
near
any-
the front line.
Yeah.
It's a funny list to play against because the first 4 dwarves that you do wounds on, they won't die for 6 turns.
Yeah.
And then once they're dead in turn 6, the next dwarves are all dead in turn 7. It's so fast. But yeah. I also like the specific suggestions as well, Andrew.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes.
sorry that we.
Even though we shot every one of them down at some point, even though sorry about that.
I was all for the swim tests one. I think if you're willing to spend fate on passing a swim test, yeah.
I think swim tests should be harder. I think they're too easy. I want to see more. I just want to see more goblins drowning.
Nice. Excellent.
Crazy.
On that note, thanks, Andrew. It was a good email. Thanks very much for getting in touch. So I've got one here from Glen College. It's slightly more recent, February. So congratulations. A tragic Nuln oil spill at Games Workshop HQ has left few survivors, and they've asked you to head up the MESBG rules writing team. What is one rule or game mechanic that you would add to the game?
Add to the game.
Cheers, Glenn. Yeah.
Ooh. If you'd asked me about removing, I'd have a lot more options.
Well, you're a local games developer, so I'm going to lean on you for this one because I haven't thought about this.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, adding it's tricky.
Well, one you might remove then if you can't think of
One
anything
that I would dramatically change is cavalry charge, and I'm well documented as despising the way that cavalry charge works because that turns your horse into a Beyblade. Apparently, you can run at the back of a horse that's already charged and then get flung on your ass.
We're a positive podcast.
We're a positive podcast, which is why we're definitely talking about adding a mechanic. I'll tell you what mechanic I would add. I would add a spear wall mechanic,
All right, okay.
which is almost added in this edition, but they half-assed it.
Yeah, with the pikes.
With the pikes,
Yeah.
giving the bonus to horses. I think basically any
spear.
weapon of that category should give you a bonus against cavalry, and it shouldn't be if the cavalry is specifically charged you. It should be
It could be when you charge.
if you're spear supporting as well, because it's still a spear spoken out in front of a horse that's barreling towards you.
Yes.
Yep.
And I think something like that, or even like if you have, say, similar to Shield Wall, if you've got, a spear in base contact with 2 spears,
Yeah.
and a cavalry model attempted to charge it, then the horse should take a courage test unless you got expert rider. A bit like the Flaming Brand.
Oh, okay. Right.
Actually, on the topic of Flaming Brand, more fire.
More fire.
Because
fire
fire
is a
just
good one,
doesn't like what things can set things on fire. Sauron can set things on fire.
Yeah.
The Balrog can set things on fire.
The dragon.
Dragon can set things on fire, and one ruffian can set things on fire.
Yeah.
Yes.
There should be more
That's
of
good
that.
company for that ruffian.
And
Yeah.
it's
Really good company.
And I
yeah.
think things like we've got things that are resistant to
Trolls,
fire, but some
yeah.
things should be weak to fire.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, Ents.
Ents.
Ents, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I would add that. I would add any sort of fire attack on an Ent. There should be it should be set ablaze or something
And it
similar.
would make Army of the White Hand such a thematic matchup against them even more.
Yes.
Because that is the matchup that they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it would give, like, the Flaming Brands would have more use then, because they're a weird one. It's like, they're handy against cavalry, and they're handy against
Yeah.
beasts, but then they give you dominant for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never quite understood, and I always forget.
I would.
Yeah.
Because you don't normally need it because you've got so many
quite
models on the board
handy.
anyway, but giving them, like, having it count as a flaming attack, I think would be good.
Yeah, I think I would possibly add on that note. I'm just thinking off the top. Flaming arrows.
Yeah.
Flaming arrows would be quite nice. So
They're not historically accurate.
but the orcs use them
sure,
against the
yeah.
trees, and that's how I'm thinking about how Beachmore
Yeah.
gets set on fire, and it's a fire
To
arrow.
be fair,
Yeah.
historical
So-
accuracy is out the window when you say the
Yeah.
orcs use them against the trees. So fair.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, but- so but yeah, so if you hit a model but don't wound them on a one they set ablaze or something like that, that would be
Yeah.
pretty cool. Just because you could have a bunch of orcs at the back just fire arrows at things. Oh yeah, that'd be quite a cool mechanic.
I would like to see like conditional fearful
All right.
different profiles
Mm.
because I think like should hobbits be able to charge ring wraiths?
yeah.
No. Or they should at least take a courage test for it.
Yeah. Unless you farm a maggot, then you can just tell it F off.
And I know that you've got terror, which sort of fills that.
There are some
Oh,
conditional
but-
terrors,
Yeah,
like Orcrist,
yeah,
Yes.
terror to Orc, Uruk-hai goblins, and again, I'm bringing up ruffians a lot this evening, but ruffians cause terror specifically in hobbits,
yeah.
Yeah.
or at least the heroes do.
But I think the other way around, where you've got like, maybe men are scared of the Witch King,
Yeah.
but not women. Just
Oh, yeah,
something thematic like that. I don't know. It's terror is such a big thing this edition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fearless. I would also like fearful to cancel out fearless.
I was
If you
gonna
are
say
fearless
that.
and fearful.
If you're fearless and fearful, it should be
you. Yeah,
you just do normal.
yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because the amount of fearless it can just be so kind of draining when you've done so well with a terrifying army,
Yeah.
and it's one of your biggest defenses,
Yeah.
and then you go against you're fearless and you're like, well, never mind.
yeah.
because a lot of them, it's the only defense. Like Spider Queen Brune is a prime example, which obviously the game wasn't balanced around that because it's legacy.
Yes.
But spiders in general,
Yeah.
they're such low defense that the only thing they've got going for them is the terror, and especially the Mirkwood giant spiders
Yeah.
because they're huge.
Yes.
So and they've got really low fight as well. So it's like the only thing that stops them from getting hacked to pieces on turn one is the fact that you can only get a couple of guys in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
I think it for like just another mechanic. I would like the return of the customizable ring wraiths.
Oh yes, I would love to learn back
But
as well.
I would like to see more unnamed heroes that fill more varied roles, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like captains at the minute, they all have march. Kings have march and strike usually.
Yeah,
I
I
think.
think so.
But it's sort of they're all sort of they're all similar. Whereas I would like to see maybe things with like a captain with defense.
Yeah, so
that'd be nuts.
because
for a
you
good-
tend to get your named heroes have the defense, the strength,
yeah
that kind of thing. It would be in challenge, for example.
yeah
It would be nice to have them on generic
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, or like maybe you could pick and choose which. When you're picking your hero, I want to take this captain, but I want to take him with strength instead of. You can maybe pick and choose as part of like a war gear option, as it were. Pick and choose which hero you want to take with that particular hero.
because I think they're valued the same. in the algorithm. Like you don't pay points for.
No.
I don't think for access to heroics, or like a captain who has access to just heroic march
Yeah.
versus a captain who has access to just heroic strength.
Yeah, because then you could utilize
fun.
them in totally different ways, couldn't you?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
use them for different purposes. That would add a bit of flavour, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Hill Tribe's chieftain with two-handed weapon and heroic strength.
That would be
Yes.
amazing.
There you go.
And he's fearless near the Oathmaker.
Mm.
And he's fighting Thrain the Broken. Dude.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah.
Well, yes, that was the one from Glenn. Thank you very much. Good area for discussion. So, if you've got any sort of suggestions, then you can get in touch. talkingshire@outlook.com, or if you're listening on YouTube, and put it down in the comments, because some comment feedback on YouTube would be quite nice as well. So again, we'll respond to them, and it gives you ideas for further episodes and stuff like that. So any sort of feedback, anyone wants to get in touch, talkingshire@outlook.com, or just put a little comment in the YouTube videos. That would be great. So the moment me and Jonathan have all been waiting for.
So frightened.
I'm so frightened, but I'm going to be so relieved when we get going.
I don't know if we'll
Actually, I probably won't be, but I'll be at least
for everyone listening at home, the podcast might just end.
Yeah.
So
Okay, enlighten us.
there's a format for this.
Mm-hmm.
So I've asked, I think it was 20 questions. 20 questions.
Right.
Okay.
The same question 20 times, but with a different shell.
Oh, goodness
so to
me.
speak. So what I want you guys to do,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask both of you each time, but we'll alternate who goes first. So you
Okay.
both get the same amount of opportunity to steal an answer.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you which you think was most popular in the Muslim community, option A or option B,
Okay.
and
Still
guys,
so vague.
and what percentage to the nearest 5 you think chose that one.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's 1 point for each. It's 1 point for getting it correct.
Right.
And then if you got it correct and got the correct percentage, then you get 2 points.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I've got a pen handy, so if one of you wants to note your points down, that would be helpful. But you might be surprised at the answer to some of these
Right,
questions.
you
So
just tell
we
word
might
the
not score.
points,
We
and
might not score
we'll
too
write
high.
them down.
Okay.
So who wants to get asked
Writing your
first?
points
I'll
down?
write that down here. Yes. So I'll go first then. Go
Okay.
on.
He's been so vague still, though. That's the thing.
I know.
Well, don't worry, because once I've asked the first question, you know what the question is going to be for every single one going forward.
Yeah, but what's the shell?
Question 1.
Yes.
Elrond, Master of Rivendell,
Uh-huh.
smash or pass?
Oh, no.
Like the model. The model Elrond, Master of Rivendell.
Well, there were pictures attached to the quiz, but I'm not going to show you them until we're done.
Oh no.
I don't know if I want to see.
you can imagine whichever version of Elrond you want to imagine.
Low opacity.
It might be from the movies, might be from somewhere else,
Right.
might be from a different movie.
So just to clarify,
It's all official. All the pictures I chose. It's all licensed. Before you make any assumptions, nothing was hand drawn off of
Right.
VPN needing websites or anything.
just to clarify, smash means
Yeah. Smash.
Yeah, I don't know if you wanted to say it on the podcast or no. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Smash or pass, Elrond. You guys, this is going to be really revealing, isn't it? I'm going to say,
They've all answered it.
yeah,
all the listeners.
we're trying to
we're-
guess how sick
yeah.
these people are. I'm going to say 55% of people said smash.
Okay. And Jonathan?
I think it's also a smash on Elrond. I think it's higher though. I think depending on the image you've used, I think it's maybe like 65.
Okay.
Okay.
I can reveal it was smash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Less than you might think, though.
Oh.
Okay.
51%.
Ooh.
That one,
Wow.
basically, the only reason that one had a majority is because there was an odd number of people. Because every time the second person answered, it went
the other way.
50-50 again.
Wow.
Wow.
So,
Interesting.
like, for a while, I was going to have to caveat this that there was the possibility of there being a tie.
Yeah.
But thankfully, there was an odd number of
Excellent. Thanks,
respondents,
guys.
so there shouldn't be any if there is a tie, then something's gone wrong. It means someone hasn't answered a question. But I think I made them all compulsory, so hopefully we're okay.
So we're on.
So
So we're on 1 point each
1 point
so far.
each.
Yep.
Okay, right.
So, Jonathan first this time.
Yep.
Number 2, smash or pass, Frodo Baggins.
Frodo Baggins. He's a whiny guy.
He is pretty whiny.
But then he's
Again,
a very
it depends on the
handsome
image.
guy.
It depends on the image.
If it's the model, it depends on the model. There are some ugly Frodos.
I can tell you,
Uh-huh.
I didn't use any models.
Okay.
Right, okay.
So now I've got to think, is it Frodo when he's, happy as Larry, or is it Frodo, cocooned? I think it's going to be a pass. I think on vibes alone, Frodo gets a pass.
Okay.
Elijah Wood's a good looking guy, but
What percentage you want to
maybe like 40. Does that make sense?
Well, that'd be less than half, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah. So sorry, I'm taking passes negative, so I'll do 60%. Sorry.
60%. Okay.
60% pass.
I think Elijah Wood's a handsome chap. I think some people in our community might go for him. So I'm going to go 67% smash.
Okay. Can reveal it was a pass.
Ah, there you go.
Yes.
68%
Ooh.
pass.
That's
was close to the percentage.
The nearest 5 would have been 70. Yeah, so if you got the right answer.
Gosh darn it.
That's 1 to Jonathan.
Yeah.
fantastic.
1 more to Jonathan.
Yeah.
So, Jamie.
Yeah.
Aragorn Strider.
Oh, hey. It's going to be quite
I know what your
high.
answer is already.
Is this even a?
It's got to be
is this
smash.
even a question?
But how many people are sick and don't smash? That's what I've got to figure out. 84%.
84%.
Yeah,
okay.
we're really high.
Okay. Jonathan.
It's smash, and
Yeah.
it's. I would love it to be 87, but I think it's going to be like 95. I think
Okay.
everyone smashes.
It is smash.
Yeah.
80%.
So you get the.
I
is
get-
that-
Because I'm within
We can do it.
five.
We can do it within
Oh,
5. If you're gonna be that
is
precise, we can do it within 5. So I can give you that one.
Yes, get it.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Shot yourself in the foot there.
Yeah, I did.
Number 4.
Okay.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
Azog the Defiler.
Oh, God. He's got Defiler in his name,
It's
so
terrible.
it depends what you're into, really,
It's
doesn't
not
it?
great. It doesn't make a good impression, Hi, it's nice to meet you. Do you come here often? No. What's your name? Azog the Defiler.
Drinks first?
I'm going now. I think Azog's probably not a smash. I'm gonna say pass.
Yeah.
But I think he is like 9 foot tall, which is some people's jam. So I think I'll go for pass on Azog, 70%.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've the problem I've got is when we went to the borough tournament, we were walking back. You said, "I really worry about some people," or something along those lines. So I'm going into this thinking, like, I know exactly what I think, but it's not what I think. It's what you guys all think, and that's terrifying. So I'm also going to go pass, but I'm going to go lower. I'm going to go 63%.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
It was pass.
Yeah.
58%. Which puts Jamie exactly 5% away.
Wow.
So you just chipped that second point.
Yes.
I can tell you that the first 50 or 60 people that answered this had a solid 65% smash on Azog.
Oh my goodness me.
Wow. So all of the people that we know personally.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
basically.
Yes,
Basically, yeah.
this questionnaire went out in our chat groups first. So shame on you guys.
No, we don't shame anyone.
Well,
But,
shame on-
if you
There
fancy
might be
Azog,
fair
fancy
enough.
Azog.
There might be some shaming later.
The people I'm worried about
Oh God.
is I can't believe that 1 in 5 respondents don't smash Aragorn.
Well, yeah,
that is
I mean-
nuts. Sorry, no, I don't.
Just because I'm writing my own points down, I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. Do I get 1 point out of 2?
You get 2 because
2
you're
'cause
within
I've got
5.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
2 for that.
Just
No,
chip
I've
the
just gotten 1 consistently.
No, well, consistent. Excellent.
Yeah.
You'll average out.
Yeah.
Number 5, Jamie.
Yes.
Baal and the Dwarf.
Oh God. Where was your head when you made this quiz?
Don't Don't ask that.
It gets
Balin.
better. It gets better.
Oh, some people love old people. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna say smash, but I'm gonna go low. I'm gonna go say 54%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jonathan.
I think it's a pass from me. And maybe 60% pass. I'll go
Okay.
with.
It is pass.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
77%.
Whoa!
Poor Balin.
Barlin was not popular.
Not popular at all.
And I thought I chose a very nice picture for him. Hey-ho.
He was in his finest lingerie, was he?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's got his beard tucked into his knickers.
Number 6.
Sorry, everyone. Right.
We've still got 15 left to go.
15. Oh goodness me.
Okay.
I keep going.
Number
Quick
6.
fire round.
Yeah.
Eowyn. Smash or pass?
Eowyn's a smash. Yeah. I'm going to start pretending like I'm not saying these really confidently. I think like 75%.
Okay.
75%.
Jamie?
Yeah, I was gonna say smash. I'm gonna go a little bit higher. 84%.
4%. Mm-hmm. It is smash.
Yeah.
And you'll both please know it was 80%. So you both get the second
Oh,
point.
yes. in.
Get in.
Nice.
Same rate as Aragorn,
Oh,
Yeah.
There you go.
interestingly.
Yeah, fair play.
yeah, yeah.
Match made in heaven.
There's not many women in Middle Earth, so that makes sense. Consider
Is that quantifiable? Not many women.
well, that we see on screen, I should say. So yeah. And yeah, I mean, I'm going on the assumption that a lot of these who fill this in fancy women. So, that's what I'm working on.
Viggo Mortensen got 80%.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, but we all agree that
yeah. I'm
man
baffled by
crush
that.
Aragorn. Yeah.
I'm not going to recover from that.
Anyway,
Number 7, Jamie.
Moving on. Yes.
Wolf.
Oh, animated. Interesting. God, where am I going with this one? I think he's a moody, stroppy teenager type person. I'm going to go pass, but I'm going to go quite low. Well, actually, no. Hold on a second. Yeah. So, yeah, 86 pass.
86.
Whoa.
Quite low.
Yeah, it's in like 14% people would.
Okay.
Yeah.
14% of people would smash Wolf.
Yeah.
Okay.
That does feel low. I don't think he's not that bad.
That was my weird brain doing weird
Yeah.
things.
No, that's fair.
Sorry about that. Lots of thinking.
I think he is a pass as well.
Okay.
I think the vibes are pretty rotten
Yeah.
with him as well.
It just doesn't.
Worse, what was Frodo's, like 58 or something. So I think it's worse. I think more people would pass on Wolf than Frodo
Yeah.
if it's
Okay.
vibes
Yeah.
based. So
Okay.
I'm going to go with 65.
Probably worth mentioning, not that many people amongst our groups did watch the film.
Oh, so they
So
don't
Wolf
know
was
the
very much a
vibe.
smash.
Right.
57%.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's close.
Well, nothing for me.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But here we
They're
go.
going to get a shock when
Now
they
we're getting
watch
to
the
one
film.
that. Now we're getting to the ones that everybody knows now.
Ah, okay.
Everyone's favourites. Number 8, Jonathan.
Shelob.
Gollum.
Gollum. Oh, no.
It's hard. So here you've got two choices. I have two choices. It's do I think that everyone would just did everyone vote so that I have to say smash on Gollum?
Yeah, well, that's it.
And then they're just going to clip it.
It's essentially a psychology episode. That's what it says.
Or do I think that they genuinely fancy Gollum? Or do I think that people would be too ashamed that they do genuinely fancy Gollum, making him a pass?
It's a crazy game of bluffing here.
It is.
conundrum.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass on Gollum.
Okay.
And I think it's gonna be. I don't think it'll be that low. there's enough jokers who'll have answered. So I'm going to go with like 59%.
Yeah, I was
Okay, 59% pass.
I was going along the same lines of low. Pass 52%.
Okay. It is pass. 87%.
Oh,
okay.
Well done, guys. Well done.
Only 13% of respondents would smash Gollum.
13%. That's still too high.
Number 9. Jamie.
All right.
Lock it in now.
Okay.
Shelob.
You called it. You called it.
Shelob.
Well, personally, it would
Don't
be
say that.
it would be a pass because I don't like spiders. But you guys are proving to be very, very strange. They pass 64%.
64% pass.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
probably gonna be the completely opposite way.
Okay, Jonathan.
Yeah. Smash.
You said that very confidently.
A very
I
confident
knew it.
smash.
Anyone that's played Shadow of War,
Oh,
I think.
I didn't even think of that.
If the
Because
image
of the
that you've
image?
used might be
Can I change my answer?
woman Shelob, and I think it might be quite high.
Yes,
so I think
it
it'll be like
will.
60, 68.
I feel like I feel
68%
cheated.
smash Shelob.
I can reveal it was smash.
Yeah, it will be.
And it was 63%, so you're within that 5.
Well done.
Oh,
And yes, I did use Shadow of War.
yeah,
I should have
Shelob.
known. I should
Because
have known.
obviously.
yeah.
Should have known.
I mean, my answer would have.
Why
been
is it only
exactly the same.
63? That's what I'm saying. Had it gone
Maybe
higher.
that was the
for the
Gollum,
record, I'd gone higher.
the Gollum fans saying no. Number 10,
Yep.
Jonathan. Mm-hmm. Galadriel.
Galadriel is a smash.
Another confident one.
I think I just, yeah, I get it.
I could tell which ones are you guessing the community, which ones are just you.
That's not good feedback. And I think that will be probably pretty high, I think. But then she's very matronly. No, I'm going to go with like 71. 71% smash. on
1%,
Galadriel.
okay.
Yeah.
I had 77. Smash 77% in my head.
It is smash.
Mm-hmm.
It was 76.
Oh!
So you're both within.
Both within. That's
Nice.
good.
Okay. Redeem myself slightly.
Nice.
Because there was nearly 100 people who replied as well. That's
It's pretty representative, yeah.
yeah.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Shame on the other 20 odd people.
Number 11. Treebeard.
Goodness me.
There's a joke in there somewhere. I just can't find it.
Something about wood.
Oh. God.
Well, how many people do you think got it?
Can't wait for us to be demonetized before we make any money.
That's why you can do it now. That's why you can do it
Cancelled
now.
before we're 7th episode.
Get out of the way early.
Right, well, I'm just going to fly in there with a... Oh, you guys are so strange. I'm going to go smash 52%.
Okay. Jonathan.
I'm going to pass. 64.
64.
64% pass.
It was pass,
Yeah.
but only 56%.
Fair play.
Toy years are weird.
Number 12. Lobelia Sackville Baggins.
This is me. Yeah.
This is you.
I think this is also a pass. I don't think she shows up enough for it to be a meme for the community to be like, I'd really like to smash Sackville Baggins.
Oh, that umbrella.
So I'm gonna go with like pass 75% pass.
Okay.
Lobelia Sackville Baggins.
You've got more faith than I do. I'm going to say pass, but it's going to be something like 59%.
Okay. It is pass.
Yes.
66%.
Oh.
Yeah, so when the
So more people passed on Lobelia than on Treebeard. Notably.
Notably.
Number 13,
Yeah.
the Balrog.
Oh, goodness me. How many of you guys love a whip? That's how, you know.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, God. I honestly don't know which way to go with this one. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go bold again. Say smash 55%.
Okay. What do you think, Jonathan?
I genuinely have no idea.
Less confident.
Yeah, I'm not straight in. Or am I just pretending to be that way? I think this is going to be it. Because, like, I'm taking Smash in terms of, like, they're cool. And I think a lot of people like the Balrog. He's definitely hot.
Hey.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Smash.
Yeah.
But only like 55.
Okay, what was it? What was your percentage, Jamie?
It was like 56. So we're really close to each other.
Okay. It is Smash.
Nice.
53%.
Oh, brilliant.
Brilliant. Nice.
Possibly worth mentioning, I used the Ralph Bakshi Balrog,
Oh, did you?
Oh, right.
which is just
Okay.
a guy with a lion head on.
I mean, that
Brilliant.
should have been higher.
That does it for people, apparently.
Should have been higher.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, he's not as buff as the Peter Jackson one, so maybe if I had used that one, it would have been higher. But
Yeah.
now this is where we learn something.
Right, okay.
Oh, no.
Number 14, Shadowfax, Lord of Horses.
Oh, dear.
This is
yours.
me.
This is you,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't want to go first on this one.
A resident Gandalf enjoyer.
Yeah,
this
exactly.
This is a smash.
But is he a resident Shadowfax enjoyer?
This is a smash on Shadowfax.
Yeah.
Just.
Oh, yeah.
I know this. We all know this, and it's going to be 61% smash on Shadowfax.
Okay, very confident.
Yes. I think people would have said, you'll have used that image of him coming over the brow of that hill after being whistled.
Yeah.
And it'll be
Catcalled.
smash 70%.
I'm sorry to say it's a pass.
Ah,
Pass.
losers.
71%.
What?
71% pass on. Wait.
I did
No,
just use a picture of
we
the
should-
of the Shadowfax actor frolicking in a field, as opposed to a snippet from the movie. To be fair,
Shadowfax actor.
well, it's not a real horse, is it, Jonathan? It's a horse acting as Shadowfax. If these real names like
Oh, okay, right. No, I understand.
Carrot
Sorry.
McGee or something.
Guy with a
I thought
horse
you meant there was like a
just
guy
running
with a
around.
horse head. I was like,
Horses
Podcast
can
started
act too.
so well.
that threw me off. That is true.
Okay, fair enough.
Sorry. That's
Number-
my reductive mindset there.
Number 15,
Yep.
Sauron.
Oh, which one?
Yeah, that's the question.
That
Rings
is the
of Power
question.
Sauron might get a bigger vote. But if it's the big guy with the hammer, he might get even bigger vote. I don't know which image you've used. Smash 60%.
Okay,
I think it might be Rings of Power Sauron.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go out on the limb on that.
Yeah.
Say like 75% smash
Yeah.
on the big man himself.
okay. It was Rings of Power.
Yes. Yeah.
It was Smash.
Yeah.
55%.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah,
I said 60. Am I in?
yeah, it's fine. Within 5.
Catching up again.
Right, we're in the home run here.
I can't count this many ones up.
Number 16,
Yep.
No.
been mentioned today.
Oh.
No. It's going to be 3, isn't it?
Ugluk.
Uglock.
Oh,
Interesting one.
interesting.
He's not a looker. If it was alert, I would have been straight in
Is it
there.
before? Is it before or after the pike? That's what we're going. Yeah.
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 Oh yeah, that's true. Actually, if it's the tongue out pose though, that could,
That could
that
exactly.
does do.
It's racist. Oh God.
Sorry, I don't know what that's in reference to. I think if it's tongue out Uglock, we're gonna go with. I think it'll be a. Oh no, it's a pass on Uglock. I'm gonna go 53% pass on Uglock.
Okay.
Pass 62.
It is pass.
Well,
76.
Oh, was the image tongue out?
No, it was meat's back on the menu.
Fair enough. The only other iconic.
Yeah.
moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 17.
Okay.
Helm Hammerhand.
Right, okay. Bearing in mind not many people have seen the movie, apparently. Which you should watch, because it's good.
It is, yeah.
Helm Hammerhand. How have we done on the old guys so far? It's been a mixed bag. I'm going to go smash, but only like 54%.
Okay. Jonathan.
I think I agree it's smash, but I'm gonna go like 62% smash.
Oh.
Interesting. It was pass.
What?
I mean, guys,
66%.
60.
Which
you guys.
image? Which image was it?
It was him sitting on his throne from the start of the film, and then
See, I thought it might be him with his like long hair.
he's got
You're
long hair.
not sitting on the
Yeah,
throne.
but when
I
he's
think.
when he's like he's got nuts.
I think.
Oh,
I've
like
just,
Wraith.
And he's
Wraith
got
Helm.
Wraith Helm. Yeah.
I think I've just got.
You're more of a fan of Buff Wraith Helm then.
I just thought
It's
that
because
was,
he's got
Helm the
sleeves,
family
isn't it?
man.
It's
we
good.
all know why his sleeves get ripped. It's not for practicality.
Number 18.
I think I'm going to need help after this.
Vaguely back in the realms of sanity here. We've got Tauriel.
Okay.
Okay. That's
This is yours first, I believe, Jonathan.
yeah.
It is.
That'll be a smash, and I think Galadriel was only like 71, wasn't
Oh.
she? So
People
I'm
don't
gonna
like
say
the elves.
68.
Yeah,
68% smash on Tauriel.
I'm going to say a smash, but I'm going 78%.
Whoa.
78%.
I'm going to go
Ooh.
high.
It is smash.
Yeah.
Yep.
77.
Oh!
Yes. I think
Well
I was quite
done.
high.
Okay, this is
Well
one.
done.
Thanks.
Higher than Galadriel.
I know that's strange. I'm genuinely trying to think what other people would put. I just
If I recall, I think I did use the picture of Galadriel going nuts,
Yeah.
which is all blue.
It should be
Yeah.
way
But that
higher.
means nearly like 20 people
She's
said
so frightening.
20 people passed on Tariel. Nearly.
Nuts.
Crazy.
Well, you know.
Each their own, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fair enough.
It's all fun
I'll let it
games.
off. It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
This might be a tough one for you.
Okay.
Number 19. Gimli, son of Gloin.
Gimli. Ooh. Is it me go first? Or is you go first?
It's Jamie this
Me. Gimli. Oh. God, I love Gimli. Surely.
Not relevant.
No, it's just apparently when people have passed up on Strider, just can't tell. I'm going to say smash, but it's going to be like 58%.
Okay. Jonathan.
I think Gimli might be a pass, you know. There are some wonky shots of him
To be
with
fair,
his prosthetics.
Yes.
Um,
I keep
and
forgetting
depending-
that. It could be
there's
different.
one.
picture.
I always remember there's one of him at the Black Gate, and you can see him in the back of a shot for like 3 seconds, and he looks like broken.
Just like,
It used to
like
terrify-
melted rubber.
I remember seeing it as a child and thinking, that's really frightening. So, yeah. If anyone's looking out for it, there's one shot that looks a bit weird.
This is probably on this form, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping. So I'm going to say pass, 54% pass.
It is pass.
Well done.
56%.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
2 points.
doubling up there.
Nice.
And the last one.
The
Yes.
last one.
I'll save the best till last.
Okay.
You, Jonathan.
Thanks.
The One Ring.
The One Ring. Ugh. I mean, like, law-wise, everyone has to 100% smash. Like, so
But only when you're within a certain range of it. Like, it doesn't.
that's true.
You have to be near it to want it.
Didn't like that. I think the One Ring is probably going to be a smash. I'm assuming it's the picture on back end floor.
Yeah.
I think that's
how
a
I'm
great shot
thinking.
of the ring.
Yeah.
So
on the table at Elrond's.
yeah, that's a good one.
Good shot.
It's
It's
not
got fire in it and stuff.
This depends if the shot that was. So it's a smash if it's any of those shots.
Yeah.
It's a pass if it's one of the shots where Elijah Wood is holding it. I think that will dictate whether people fancy the ring or not. But I'm going to bank on smash. 65% smash.
55%,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm going to say smash as well for the same reason. Like, yeah, people are weird. And also, I'll go a bit low. I'll go 60% on this one.
Okay. It is smash.
Yes.
Yeah.
55%.
Oh, you're in there.
And you were wrong about the picture. It was Bilbo
Ah!
looking very longingly at the ring.
Okay.
Very nice.
That's a good one.
Well,
that
we'll
is
have
it.
to total them up. I've got quite a few twos there. I'm quite impressed with myself.
Overall, you seem to know the community quite well.
Yeah.
I only
And
got
what they would smash.
Yeah, I was totally thinking about the community in those answers. So,
I'm impressed with my score.
yeah, me too. Actually, I got 23.
Oh, I got 20. Yeah, I got 20. Well done.
Thank you.
That was.
Don't know if that feels like a good thing to win at.
It means you know your community well.
It does.
It does. That's what that means.
the highest approval rating is that Aragorn and
Aragorn and Eowyn.
Yeah, at
they got
80%,
80% each.
Ah, fair enough.
Interesting.
I think the lowest was Gollum at 13% smash.
Oh.
Poor Gollum.
And then Balin. God, that's rough.
Yeah, I was surprised at Balin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor Balin.
So he was below Lobelia Sackville Baggins.
Let's see, she got 34% in favour, and Balin got 23, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, fair enough.
He's such a kind bloke, though.
Yeah.
But yes.
I enjoyed that.
I very much enjoyed that.
I enjoyed making it.
For that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I left out just enough big names I could do it
I
again.
like yeah. Surprises with the second special pack.
My goodness.
I'm gonna wait a year until you just about forget that I did it, and then just drop it on you.
I don't think I'm
again,
going to forget
It'll
that.
take longer than a year.
Well, thank you very much to everyone who filled that in and got involved. The 91 people that replied to to that questionnaire. And yeah, there was quite a few great responses from people scoring. I think it was, what was it? Someone today mentioned their grandma doing it. Gary, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was quite fun.
Everyone got involved.
Everyone got involved.
Thank you, community.
Yes, thank you. That was good. I hope you've enjoyed our answers. Oh, goodness. Right, that's it. I think we're about to wrap it up. So we'll quickly shout out our events coming up. Mm-hmm. So we have Peter Bowl going on at the moment. It's the second Thursday of every month at Northern Alliance Games. It's 200 points, no named heroes. It's quite fun. And currently Thomas is the reigning champion with his Assault on Helm's Deep Berserker spam. So he's sworn off it because it's just
He looked
too.
gutted.
He did.
Gutted
I've never seen anyone look so sad to come first. Well, I've seen someone looking so sad. But not to come first. So. The next one after that is Only Us Few Remain, which is the de-escalation event that Alan Cameron's running on the 28th of March. That's at Northern Alliance as well. 800 points down to 200 points. Have you're all going, I believe?
Yes.
Are you going?
I'm not going to this
you're
one.
not
My
going.
March turned quite busy in the end.
Yes. Yeah. I get that.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going.
Yep.
And Boromir will be there with me, as always. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so after that we have the Northern Realms Open, which is the 1,000 point that Peter Frame's running at Northern Alliance Games. That's on Saturday the 11th of April. So that one is going to be quite fun. I'm going to be taking the road to Rivendell to that one. So hopefully our one can be good. Community Road to Rivendell, because I only have about 5 of the models, so I'm going to have to borrow loads.
My banner is there.
Yes,
for you to
I am
use
going to have to
whenever you
take
need it.
4. I'm going to have elves and 4 elven banners to make up the points. So that should be interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So please check out the Northeast Hobbit League. So nahl.co.uk. Have a look, see how we're all doing, and if you do attend any events, whether at GBHL or not, just any sort of events, they will turn up on there. It's just kind of keep track of how everyone's doing. If you want to be involved, then come down to one of the events.
See your name in lights.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
on the NAHL.
Yeah,
because it updates automatically.
So good. Very impressed.
Yeah.
So yes, that's us wrapped up, I think.
Yeah.
So we've been Talking Shire. Thank you very much for listening, and we'll catch you next time.
See you.
Bye.